And welcome to Talk of T-Town. We're really glad to have you all back with us tonight for homecoming. I have my co-host here. I'm Dr. Flowers, one of the assistant principals at the high school, and my co-host here is a member of our baseball team and a member of our Tullahoma High School bass team, right?
Yes, ma'am, I am. My name is Alex Drew, and I like to fish, and I play baseball mostly year-round during pre-game and fall workouts. So,
and a lot of our community may not know that we have a bass team, but we do, and he's done great. In his last tournament, you got 13th out of 125 odd people, right?
I think I got placed 13th, and me and my partner did, and there's I think roughly around 120 boats, something like that.
Nice. And Alex is going to head out into the waters tomorrow in Tim's Ford, so we wish you luck with that. But he and I are going to introduce you to some guests and tell you what's going on here at Tullahoma High School. We've had homecoming this week, so it's been a big week for us. Alex, tell us some of the stuff we've been doing.
Well, I can say the hallways are decorated a bunch, and there's a bunch of Halloween and stuff going on too. And the dress-up days. Was today the teachers dress up as students, and students dress up as teachers, and then yesterday was pajama day. Tuesday,
Halloween costumes.
Monday was Halloween costumes because the ACT thing. So.
Yeah, and we had a big testing day Tuesday, so we didn't have any dress up, but we've had a great week. The kids are excited. We've had so much fun, and now we have the homecoming court, so we're going to show you a lot of that. But let us move on and make sure we get to Coach Olive. If you could come over, Coach Olive, and we want to know a little bit about what's been going on with sports this fall, all of our sports teams.
Well, cross country and football are the only two that are still going out of the fall, the ones that play in the fall of the year that start really in July nowadays. Cross country will be trying to qualify next week for the state meet, which will be the following week. Okay. Girls soccer played to the region semifinals and got beat by Livingston in overtime. So it's been 2 straight years back to back there. One where they made it to the sectional and they missed the sectional by that one
Just
game.
barely.
Otherwise, they would have been in the sectional again. So outstanding year.
Great team to fun to watch.
In volleyball, we had a team that had a lot of young players. Sometimes we were starting 3 freshmen, and they were very competitive, got put out in the district tournament. Then we have golf, and we have girls golf and boys golf. We had one golfer that won the region, Keegan Taylor, and qualified for the state tournament. And so Keegan wrapped up his senior golf season representing our region in the state tournament.
Excellent. Great way to end your senior season.
Great way for him to just segue right on into basketball and see if he can't get basketball to the state tournament. Now, I don't want to put any pressure on him.
Yeah, no pressure, but exciting things.
Football still going, and we have qualified for the playoffs. It's just a matter of where we're going to finish, what place in the region. Bowling is going right now. They are kind of a hybrid. They start late in the fall and then continue on into early winter. They have started their season and are doing well. Got a good number of kids participating, and looking forward. I haven't seen them play me yet, but I'm looking forward to trying to watch them next week.
Sounds great. Well, we appreciate your support of all the teams. I know you're at almost every event that you could possibly be to, and I know the teams love seeing you and having your support and all that you do to make it possible for our student athletes to thrive. So thank you so much,
You're
Coach.
very welcome. I enjoy watching our young people compete.
Thank you. So, Alex, a lot going on with our sports teams. Some of them,
Homecoming week and everything going on as well. So.
yeah. And you know what, Coach? I talked to Coach Sisk earlier today, and he said that despite all the festivities and you know how fun it was in the hallways and were a lot of distractions, the team, when they got to practice, were completely focused. So they did a really good job.
Yeah, that's how it's been in baseball past couple of days as well. I mean, we've run like inter squads after our workouts and everything. Everybody's been doing pretty well.
It's neat. It's good to see. So we're going to cut to the homecoming parade in a little bit, but if I get a chance, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of the things that Coach Sis told me about the game, because he gives me great notes. Okay, so tonight we have another region opponent, and this time of year we're thinking about the playoffs. They're coming up, but we're working every single night to get ourselves better. So the keys for success tonight for the game: we've got to protect the ball, we have to execute the plan, and really control the tempo. So Coach wants to make sure that our team is in control. I asked him if he wanted to do up tempo or if he wanted to kind of smooth it out, and he said it just depends as long as we're the ones in control. And so he said that Spring Hill offensively, they lean more towards throwing the football, sometimes because it's self-inflicted. So they run a peek or freeze tactic, and then they end up behind the chains or behind score-wise, and then they feel like they have to throw the ball. So we got to use that to our advantage. They throw up prayers, he said, and then sometimes they get answered. So we're gonna pray that their prayers don't get answered tonight, and the Wildcats come out on top. But he said we got to keep the ball in front of us, don't commit any penalties, so clean game.
Yeah, hopefully this.
Make sure that we play a clean game and have next play mentality. So we're ready to go on the next play and stay focused. We're going to use our defensive weapons, and we already have on our offensive line, we're able to really spread our offense and control the box and expand it all night long with players like Poff, and we got Kanai and Bobo. So some of these guys you know.
Yeah, I know them. I talk to them sometimes in school roughly, but I'm still a freshman, so I'm still learning around.
Still getting used to everybody. But main thing tonight, we're just trying to not to make any selfish penalties. We're trying to get better, and now we have to act like a playoff team. So we know, like Coach Olive said, we're going to be in the playoffs, but Coach Sis said tonight the key is to act like a playoff team. We have played all 6A teams, which is really hard to do, but that's how you get better. So we play Shelbyville next week at home, and they have one loss in the region. We have one loss in the region. So Shelbyville plays tonight, and we'll see what happens with that game. Depends on, I think we'll play them next week.
Who does Shelbyville play tonight?
That I am not really sure. I think it's Lincoln. I think it might be Lincoln, but I might be wrong on that. So anyway, we're really excited to see what our team does tonight. We're proud of the efforts that they've been putting themselves through to make sure that they stay.
I know those football practices are rough. I see them in baseball over there on the field, and they're hitting it hard. So I know, I know they have a rough week sometimes, but it pays off.
It does.
It pays off on a Friday.
It does. All that hard work, and then you get to show off on the Friday night. So under the lights, which is really fun. We're finally starting to get some fall weather for our football game.
Yeah, this week it's been pretty warm. It's been pretty nice for practice and everything. Last week it was real cold. It
makes it hard to throw the ball.
Yeah, it makes it hard to throw. But this week it's been pretty nice. Tonight's a real nice night to play some football. So
we've got a lot of people out. They are lining the street, getting ready for the Wildcat Walk and for the homecoming parade. We're seeing the attendance go through, and so I think we're getting ready to span over to them pretty soon. But we see people, the guys in their suits, the attendants.
All of them are in black. Imagine that.
Imagine that. They look sharp.
Yeah, they do. They look real good.
And then the ladies. We've got two ladies on the top of a Jeep. I don't know if we've had them on Jeeps before.
I don't know. I've been to a couple homecoming games, but I've never seen anybody on a Jeep.
Yeah, they look good.
Usually it's in like a Corvette or like
we've got a classic car down and a Corvette. I see a Corvette.
Yeah, usually.
So we're excited. We've got the homecoming dance after the game tonight.
Yes,
so that's a lot of fun. The student leadership group has been decorating for that.
Yes.
So we're really excited to have a great night with our students. But first things first, we got to crown the homecoming queen.
Yes, ma'am.
And we've got to get that win on the
Yes.
field, and then we can really celebrate at the dance.
Have a real good, successful homecoming night, hopefully.
Yes, very, very good. And I know that we've got lots of people from out of town coming back, students, former students coming back for
Yes,
homecoming,
ma'am.
because that's what it's all about. Oh, and I need to give a really good shout out. I've got my coffee here. Our student group has, one of the groups in our school has created a coffee truck called Untamed Grounds. It's a partnership with TVA and our CTE courses. So Dr. English got us going with that grant when he was at TVA, and we've been able to see that to fruition. Jesse Kinsey, our CTE director, has been amazing getting that all going. And so we've got our students working hard in there, and they are serving up lattes. They've got frappes. So you're going to have to get you one at the end of the
I know. I mean, I'm not a big coffee guy, but I'll at least try one at least.
Yeah, and you know what? They have frappes with no coffee in them. So that
I'll
would be,
try that
That would be
then.
your
Yes,
speed.
ma'am.
That would be your speed. So we're excited about them. They've got a really cool logo. So
Oh, yeah.
student-run operation. It's all about them, and they've even been serving our teachers coffee this week.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. Or I've seen teachers having their coffee with them throughout the week in the hallways and stuff. So
Yeah, it does a lot to perk us all up in the morning and get us ready. So.
Yes, ma'am. Here's Dr. Stevens.
Well, here's Dr. Stevens. Come on in. You're just in time. Very good. This is Alex Stroop, and he's our co-host.
Yes,
So
ma'am. Good. How
we've
are
got
you?
some questions for you. We're going to pan over to the homecoming parade soon.
Oh, good.
I've got my Untamed coffee.
I love it.
But if we can, we'll ask you some questions, and then when we're ready, we'll pan over to that.
Perfect.
Okay, very good. Thanks so much for coming all the way up here.
Yes, it was fun. What an adventure.
Yeah, it is. It's a little bit of a maze, but you made it.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Alex,
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Good.
Excited for a football game. I want to see another win. So.
Yes, me
Yes, ma'am.
too.
yeah, so what questions do you have for Dr. Stevens?
How was your learning or your leadership group? How's it going throughout the year? Or whatever y'all have.
The advisory
Yeah,
group.
the advisory.
Yeah.
Okay. Student advisory is going outstanding. So I have 3 different student advisory groups. I have a high school group, I have a group for TVA, and then I have a middle school group that combines both East and West Middle School.
Yes.
So we've all met, and the way it works, the administrators send questions to me. I ask the students, and we have really honest conversations. They give great feedback that you all
Wonderful feedback.
get to use
Yes.
when making decisions. So it's fabulous. It's my favorite thing.
I've never like been a part of a group or something like that. What's something that like y'all do in that advisory group that impacts on people or
Yeah.
makes people have fun?
So we always have some type of activity where we might get to know one another, a quiz trade game or game with hula hoops. Some of the games you might do even at, say, a pep rally.
Yeah.
You could see something like that
Yes, ma'am.
here and there. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, I bet it is having a bunch of people with y'all. So
Very good. Well, and there's a lot more going on in the district-wide. Tell
There's
us
a
some of the things
lot.
you're most, I know it's hard to pick,
Oh,
but most excited,
about.
some highlights.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do highlights of
Okay.
each school. How about that? Just like
let's-
a quick
Yes.
summary. So the virtual academy has added 7th grade, and I'm super excited
Yes.
about that. Now it serves 7th grade through 12th grade.
Nice.
We have flex classes for all of our students at the high school. We have 269 flex students. That's a lot
That's a
of students,
lot.
which is really helping them for those that have work or other commitments, or maybe they can't get a class here at the high school. They can take it there.
That's
So
about a quarter of our high school population. So
amazing.
that's a need that's being
What
fulfilled.
a blessing.
Exactly.
And it's meeting a need. You said it. You're
Yes.
exactly right. Then, of course, the high schools had great homecoming festivities this week, and that's been a lot of fun. West Middle School just had a wonderful Best Buddies gathering. That was super. They had a taco bar, and they could mix and mingle, and that was fantastic. East This middle school kicked off their basketball season. I went to the chili cook-off last Sunday. They had a guest speaker who played women's basketball for Duquesne.
No,
She was
that's
amazing.
amazing. Very good. Well, we're going to span over and look at the homecoming parade.
wait to see
Thank
it.
you so much.
Yes.
Appreciate you coming up.
Thank you, Dr.
Yes,
Stevens,
great
for
to see
coming
you,
on here.
Alice.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, here's to the Wildcats.
We'd like to call your attention to the game administrators meeting that is being held on the 50-yard line. This meeting includes the game administrator of the host school, the 2 head coaches, the referee, and a representative of the security team. Each is reviewing their responsibilities in this game, and we ask that each spectator conduct themselves in a positive sportsmanlike manner. We encourage you to cheer for your team and thank you for your cooperation. Enjoy this evening and the game. Also along those lines, beginning this school year, the TSSAA will issue a $250 fine to the school for their fans being removed from an athletic venue by an official. Please do not be that fan that cost your school $250. We always like to continue having interscholastic athletics. Per Tullahoma City School Board policy, any fan costing the Tullahoma City School the fine must reimburse the school the amount of the fine and will be suspended from attending extracurricular activities on TCS school grounds for a minimum of 2 weeks. If you would like to become official to help us maintain the interscholastic athletic competition, please visit TSSAA.org and under the under My TSSAA tab at the top of the page, click Contest Officials and follow the directions.
Get it on. Let's get it on. Sunset. Beauty. Better go to work. Yeah, at some point. You would call it that. Yeah. I don't.
Wilkins Stadium, WC Dub Cooper Field on the west side of John Olive Boulevard. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this production of the Light Tube Sports Network. Tonight, high school football week 10. Yes, we're here. Tullahoma hosting Spring Hill in Region 5-5A contest. Now tonight is homecoming for Tullahoma High School, so we will take you to those festivities when they begin here in just a minute. But a lot of business to take care of first, Ken. Let's start off tonight talking about the Region 5-5A race and kind of how that lines up. Tullahoma wins tonight. If Tullahoma wins tonight, they will clinch a winning season, which is always your first goal as an athletic team. And they'll also clinch at least third place in Region 5-5A. No worse than third with a win tonight because we've got that tiebreaker with Columbia. So big game for Tullahoma. Nobody wants to visit Page, the top-ranked team in the state of Tennessee, in the first round of the playoffs. And with a win tonight, Tullahoma avoids that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it's good finally to get back home. We've had 3 straight road games. We finished the season, here tonight on homecoming against Spring Hill, and then entertain Shelbyville next week. But you got to take care of business tonight and avoid the distractions.
Now, the other big game tonight in Region 5-5A is the Shelbyville Golden Eagles at the Lincoln County Falcons. Those two teams are tied for first. How does that affect Tullahoma? Well, who do we want to win? Well, if Lincoln County wins, then Tullahoma and Shelbyville will play next week for second place. If Shelbyville wins, then we need Columbia to beat Lincoln County next week, and we beat Shelbyville. We could still win the region outright. We could still finish second there. So I don't know. Do we want Lincoln County to just win these last 2 games and go for second, or do we want them to lose to Shelbyville? Have a chance to drop to third. That's kind of the way it works out.
That's a good dilemma. I think the focus that Tullahoma's got to have, Scott, is they got to take care of their own business and let the chips fall where they may. So the possibility right now is a 3rd seed, a 2 seed, or a 1. But the big deal is you win tonight, you're not 4th, and you do not have to go to Page. So take care of that step first, and then of course you're going to try to win next week against Shelbyville, but you can't have anything to say about the outcome between Shelbyville and Lincoln County tonight from here in Tullahoma.
Yeah, and we'll try to keep you updated on how that game's going as the night progresses. It is a beautiful night in southern Middle Tennessee. All the Spring Hill folks stayed home, but we got a nice crowd filling in here on the Tullahoma side. 71 degrees right now in the clear skies, Ken. Usually by week 10. The next to last week of the regular season, we're all wrapped up in 3 or 4 layers up on some roof somewhere fighting the wind. This is so much better.
Well, Al Gore and John Kerry would tell you that's just global
warming. This week has been happily never after.
Okay. That's just what we needed in the broadcast right there. Homecoming has began. We take you down to the field, and PA announcer Mike
Halloween
Lawson.
Costume Day. Thursday's Nightmare Before Homecoming PJ Day. And concluded with today's Freaky Friday, where students dress as teachers and teachers dress like their students. Fan frenzy was success yesterday, and the seniors came away with a big win. THS first men's volleyball tournament taking place during the school day. The junior girls won powder puff football following a nail biter with Lexi Chamblee scoring a sole touchdown at the end of the 4th quarter. Student Council would like to thank THS volleyball coaches Lynch and Miller, and also all the football coaches for hosting the powder puff games. Participation in the door and hallway decoration contest was better than ever before with a Halloween-driven theme. Teachers and students took pride in decorating THS. Be on the lookout for videos showing the amount of work put in to make the school super spooky. The overall winning door in the contest was Mrs. Kay Lane's classroom door. Congratulations to all the students who worked hard to create this personal, happily never after theme for each of the hallways. Thank you from Student Council. Thank you. We'd like to thank Mr. Paul Gray from Wisco for the donation of paper. Students also went to the homecoming pep rally this afternoon, and the homecoming court was presented to the crowd in traditional matching character outfits. The court also performed the traditional pep rally dance choreographed by Miss Sharon Woodard. Tonight's homecoming dance will start at 9 p.m. and end at 11:30. Thank you to Miss Samantha Chamblee and Poppin' Party Events for the donations of the dance decorations. We would like to welcome to the field the THS and Junior ROTC honor detail. The band is led by Mr. Justin Scott, Mr. and Miss Lisa Burton. The junior ROTC is led by Marine Corps Colonel Jeffrey Johnson and Major Nathan Chandler. The cadets of the honor detail flanking the 50-yard line are Cadet Captain Peyton Brunel, Cadet First Lieutenant Kenora McGee, Cadet Gunnery Sergeant Kylie Arthur, Cadet Gunnery Sergeant Selena Gaona, Cadet Sergeant Trenton Brunel, Cadet Sergeant Dalton Stowe, and Cadet Corporal Kennedy Smith. Cadet Private First Class Caden Maxwell. Also participating in tonight's pregame ceremony are the junior ROTC Color Guard, presenting the national colors, Cadet Major Ayla Bunch, organizational, Cadet First Sergeant Charles Gillis, left rifle, Cadet Second Lieutenant Tyler Key, and right rifle, Cadet Gunnery Sergeant Mitchell Lawrence. Now circling the track, first in line, escorts, John Parker Dameron represents the freshman class. John Alexander is representing the sophomore class. Daniel Lucino represents the junior class. And Andrew Tayson Fulmer and Stephen Samuel are escorting the senior attendants. Escorting the THS homecoming queen is Chandler Cox. The gentlemen are being driven by John Miller. The young men would like to thank Payless Auto for the use of their truck. Now we'd like to recognize our freshman homecoming attendant, Miss Addison Love Vincent, who is now making her way around the track. Addison is being driven by Natalie Dameron, who is also the owner of the Jeep. Next is our sophomore attendant, Miss Ariana Micaiah Bryson. Miss Bryson is being chauffeured by Tim DeLauder and her stepfather, Philip Hill's car. Next up is the junior attendant, Miss Aubrey Marie North. Aubrey has been driven by her papa, Mr. James Myers, who is also the owner of the car. We now recognize our first senior attendant, Miss Savannah Summer Hall. who is being taxied by Caleb Sellers, who also owns the car. Our second senior attendant is Miss Brooklyn Nicole Hartsfield. She has been driven by Mr. Jeets Hartsfield III. The Hartsfield family would like to thank Miss Janet Thornton for use of the car. Next up, our princess, Miss Jolie Ray Heiss, and Prince, Mr. Lucas Clyde Woods. Our next, Jolie and Lucas are being driven around the track by Jolie's father, Mr. Jordan Heiss. The families of our prince and princess would like to thank Mr. Rick Johnson for the use of the car. Riding in the final car is our queen, Miss Esther Edwards, who has been chauffeured by our father, Mr. Brock Edwards. Esther and family would like to thank Stan McNabb for use of the car. Tonight's crowns and sashes are sponsored by Woodard Diamonds and Design. Student Council, sponsored by Crazy Daisy, and DECA, providing the flowers. We would like to now begin our crowning ceremony and introduce the honored students tonight on the 2024 Tulsa Wildcat Football Homecoming Court. The attendants and queens were nominated and elected by their classmates. The court will cross the field flanked by the THS Marching Band and the Junior ROTC Honor Detail. And now, for the 2024 THS Football Homecoming Court. Freshman attendance. Freshman attendant for the 2024 homecoming court is Miss Addison Love Vincent, escorted by John Parker Dameron. Addison is the daughter of Mrs. Allison and Wade Vincent. She is a member of the Lady Wildcats soccer, basketball, and cross-country teams. Ms. Vincent is also an active member of THS leadership and is vice president of the freshman class. John Parker is the son of Natalie and Jason Dameron. He is a member of the Tulsa High School football team. JP is also enjoys playing baseball. JP is also a member of Grace Baptist Church. Addison will be sassed by freshman class president, Miss Winnie Lynn, and presented with flowers by freshman class historian, Miss Hallie Tips. Congratulations, Miss Addison Vincent. The sophomore attendant is Miss Ariana Micaiah Bryson, escorted by John Alexander Miller. Ariana is the daughter of Mrs. Whitney and Tim DeLauder and Miss Jody and Arrington Bryson. Ariana spends much of her time playing for the high school volleyball team and travel volleyball. Alex is the son of Miss Catherine and Mr. John Miller. He has two siblings, Peyton and Kate. Alex is a member of the Tulsa High School golf and basketball teams. Ariana is being sassed by sophomore class president, Miss Lily Duckworth. Her flowers are presented by sophomore class president, officer, Mr. Wesley Hanson. Congratulations to Miss Ariana Bryson. The homecoming attendant elected by the junior class is Miss Aubrey Marie North. Her escort is Mr. Daniel Lukino. Aubrey is the daughter of Miss Kelly and Mr. Robert North. She played basketball, volleyball for Tulsa High School, and Aubrey is also a member of the THS, DECA, and HOSA organizations. Daniel is the son of Miss Natalie Lukianov and Mr. Vitaly Belusov. Daniel plays football for Tulsa High School. Miss North will be junior class secretary, Miss Hope Thomas. Presenting her with flowers, junior officer, Miss Avery Sisk. Congratulations to junior attendant Miss Aubrey Marie North. Our first senior attendant is Miss Savannah Summer Hall, escorted by Mr. Andrew Cason Fulmer. Savannah is the daughter of Miss Erica and Mr. Brian Hall. Savannah is a member of the Tulsa High School cheerleading team, and she also cheers competitively with Tullahoma Gymnastics and Cheer. Savannah also volunteers as a Frank Mullins cheer coach. Savannah is still exploring her post-high school options, but she plans to continue her education after graduation. Mr. Andrew Cason Fulmer is the son of Miss Rachel and Mr. Robbie Fulmer, Miss Megan and Mr. Daniel West. He is a member of the THS golf and baseball teams. Andrew's future plans include attending Bryan College on a baseball scholarship. He plans to major in business. Passing Ms. Hall will be sophomore Vice President Ms. Marley Chesser. Presenting her with flowers will be Student Body President Mr. Parker Campbell. The sophomore secretary, Ms. Summer Grace Kelly, will crown Savannah.
Hey Chris, let me know when you take your first break.
Congratulations to Ms. Savannah Hall. Our next senior attendant is Ms. Brooklyn Nicole Hartsfield. She is escorted by Mr. Samuel Stevens. Brooklyn is the daughter of the late Mr. Jeeps Hartsfield. And Miss Elisa Zolkoffen. She spends time outside of school volunteering in Thelma Daycare Center, working out, hanging out with her family and friends. Brooklyn enjoys her leisure time Kindle reading. After graduation, Brooklyn plans to further her education to develop the skills needed to support herself in today's economy. She is also passionate about living a life that is a service to God. She will pursue education and challenges that will help her continue to grow personally and professionally. Brooklyn is being escorted by Mr. Samuel Stevens. Ms. Hartfield will be sassed by Junior Student Council Officer Ms. Lexi Chambly. Senior Officer Ms. Grayson Bowley will present Brooklyn with flowers. Junior Officer Ms. Ava O'Neill will crown Ms. Hartsfield. Congratulations to Ms. Brooklyn Hartsfield. And now I'd like to introduce our Prince and Princess for the THS Homecoming Court, Miss Jolie Ray Heiss and Mr. Lucas Clyde Wood. Miss Jolie is the daughter of Miss Jessica and Mr. Jordan Heiss. Jolie attends Farrah Elementary School and is currently in first grade. Her favorite teacher is Dr. Hardy. Jolie loves playing with her friends, reading to her stuffies, dance, and gymnastics. When Jolie grows up, she wants to be a scientist. Mr. Lucas Woods is the son of Miss Jeannie and Mr. Blake Woods. Lucas is the kindergartner at Bel Air Elementary School, and he thinks Miss Carrie Moore is the best teacher ever. Lucas enjoys baseball, watching the Braves, and Tennessee ball football. When Lucas grows up, he wants to be a professional baseball player for the Atlanta Braves. Miss Jolie will be crowned by sophomore president Miss Lily Duckworth, and she will be sassed by junior class president Maggie Lynch. She will receive flowers from junior officer Miss Lexi Scott. Lucas is receiving a football signed by the 2024 THS varsity football team from senior class officer Sayri Hoffner. And now we are proud to present the 2024 Tullahoma Wildcat Homecoming Queen, Miss Esther Grace Edwards. Miss Edwards is escorted by Mr. Chandler James Cox. Esther is the daughter of Miss Sharon and Mr. Brock Edwards. She serves as a THS Senior Class Secretary in Student Council, and she is a talented dancer at the Long School of Dance, where she will perform the role of Dewdrop in this year's Nutcracker at South Jackson. Esther's creativity shines through in her love for art, music, and fashion design. Esther currently enjoys working as a chef at Emil's restaurant here in Tullahoma. She plans to become a dietitian. After graduation, Esther will attend MTSU where she will study nutrition and expand her culinary background. Chandler is the son of Miss Misty Cox. Chandler enjoys watching scary movies and trying new food. He spends much of his time outside school working as a front-end supervisor at Food Line. After graduating, Chandler plans to attend college, pursue a degree in healthcare administration. Miss Edwards will be sassed by the THS class president, Miss Kaylee Williams, and receive her flowers from THS officer, Miss Lindsay Evie. Miss Edwards is being crowned by THS principal, Greg English.
Oh, gotcha. So get the last one in frame.
Congratulations to our Tulsa High School homecoming queen, Miss Esther Grace Edwards. We'd like everybody to come together for a picture.
I'm off screen now.
I now present to you the 2024 Wildcat Football Homecoming Queen and her court. Congratulations to all these ladies and gentlemen for the honor bestowed upon them by their classmates. Thank you to the class and student body officers, the THS band, the junior ROTC honor detail, and the parents of the court for their help with the homecoming festivities tonight. The court will now pose for pictures with Mr. Zach Birdsong, and then the escorts will seat the court for the football game.
Yes. For what? No, I fixed it. It's good.
All right, so 2024 football homecoming is in the books for Tullahoma High School. We're 3 or 4 minutes away from kickoff. We'll have the national anthem here in a couple of minutes, but take care of a little business here. Mr. Keller, your keys to victory for the Wildcats tonight.
Scott, I thought about this game today, and I'm thinking about we're playing the Raiders, and just Raiders of the Lost Ark came to my mind because we want the Raiders to lose tonight, that famous 1981 movie. So ARK, A-R-K, are my 3 keys here. The first one's A, advanced seeding in the playoffs. A stands for advance. These players do not want to turn the page on their 2024 yearbooks in the future and see they had to go play the Patriots in the first round. Just win, baby, is Al Davis, the famous general manager, owner of the Oakland Raiders, used to say. Second, R, run the ball downhill, turn number 22 loose, and watch him go. That's what you do best. And lastly, K, kick butt mentality. Tullahoma needs to come out here on this homecoming, block out the distractions. I saw Coach, our athletic director, John Olive, pregame down the track. He said this Raider team does have some good athletes. We've got to be focused and finished to have a happy homecoming, Scott. ARK, that's our 3 keys to victory tonight.
ARK, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Tullahoma's 5-3 overall, 3-1 in Region 5-5A. The Wildcats beat Warren County 32-7 last week. Spring Hill is 0-4 in the region, 1-7 overall. They lost to Shelbyville 54-7 last Thursday night. Tullahoma averaging 27.8 points per game, giving up 18.6. That margin's getting wider every week. And the Raiders are averaging 13 points a game, allowing 32 points per game. Tullahoma, a heavy favorite here tonight, no question about it. The Wildcats won last year 29-7, and the Cats have won 4 in a row in this series. Taking a quick look at last week, Shelbyville beat Lawrence County 42-14. Columbia beat Franklin County 48-7. Cookeville beat Lincoln County 31-14. All right, so we are going to take it down to the field now for our national anthem.
Now perform our national anthem.
Just a couple of minutes away from kickoff here as the captains are out on the field and will soon meet in the middle of the field. Continuing, last week Columbia beat Franklin County 48-7. Cookeville beat Lincoln County 31-14. This week Shelbyville at Lincoln County. Lawrence County plays at Franklin County, Spring Hill at Tullahoma, and Columbia out of the region at James Lawson. Spring Hill, Ken, they've got some playmakers. The quarterback, Cordell Isaac, completing 58% of his passes for almost 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, but they're one-sided. They can't run the ball. Their leading rusher, Brooks, the tailback, Lionel Brooks, only 255 yards on the season, only 69 carries. The quarterback's got 68. Ken, they're the only two that ever run the ball.
Yeah, good stats. So that means if they go there, watch out for number 5, wide receiver Jackson Westbeld. He does lead the team in touchdowns. He's number 5, so keep an eye on him tonight.
Tullahoma's captains, 67, Ryan Boshers. No, wrong roster. 67, Silas McGowan. Number 4 is Gunnar Green. Number 14 is Alex Bobo. Number 0 is Will Hayden. I have no idea what the numbers are for Spring Hill, but the coin is tossed, and Spring Hill has won that toss. Spring Hill has deferred until the second half, so Tullahoma's going to get the football first. The Wildcats in their gray, cardinal and gray uniforms with the black helmets. Spring Hill in the road white with a little black and a little red. Tullahoma will be moving right to left here in this first quarter. And
well, you want to embrace the experience of homecoming. Certainly you want to win the homecoming game. I mean, that's the capper to it. You don't want to put a sour note by losing the game. So that's mentality. You know, things change. You got to embrace it. Your pregame warm-ups change. It's different, you know, because the field's cleared for all the pregame festivities. And so you've got to adapt to that. And your competitive nature's got to come forward here. So the Wildcats need to stay hot. They're playing their best football right now. They need to finish this regular season strong and gear up for the playoffs. One game at a time. You know, I got a call, you know, before I came over here, one of my good buddies said, hey, what are we going to do against Sheffield next week? I said, hey, bud, we got a game to play tonight. You know, you can't look ahead. You got to take care of first things first, right?
that you do. And with a win tonight, the Wildcats, it's football time in Tullahoma. High school football tradition in Tullahoma, Tennessee. There is nothing like it. Glad to have you, whether you are on the couch here in T-Town, watching on LightTube Channel 23, whether you're watching around the world on the LightTube YouTube channel, and maybe you're watching the National Federation of High Schools broadcast. We're on that also. All of it right here on the LightTube Sports Network. Tullahoma coming off a 3-game road trip. We've been road warriors, Ken. It's been a month since we've been at the friendly confines here. It's nice to be back.
Yeah, and really been a while since Tullahoma's really played, been put to the test in a 4-quarter game. Last week, we took care of business at Warren County, had a 32-0 lead at the half. Mind you, you did set the odds at 32 before the game started. We gave up a meaningless touchdown at the end of the game and played most our entire roster. We'll see if we get more of a test tonight, but Tullahoma has to come out ready to play, focused right, and set the tempo early in this game.
I think Tullahoma can win regardless of how they play, to be honest with you. Spring Hill's just going to come out and throw the ball. I think Tullahoma's prepared for that. They don't have much of a running threat. So I think that's going to favor the Wildcats. Spring Hill, 1-7. Ken, this program, traditionally, they're just not very good.
Yeah, they're definitely a good base, but a lot better in baseball than they are in football. So Tullahoma needs to take care of business. They're a prohibitive favorite. It's homecoming. It's time to kick it off.
Marvancy Johnson and Kenai Johnson, no, that's not Marvancy. That's for Tullahoma, DeAndre Jenkins and Kenai Johnson back to return the kick for the Wildcats. Marvancy returned one 85 yards last week.
Yes,
they'll save him for the second half if they need him. Short kickoff from Spring Hill. DeAndre is going to get it at the 17. Jenkins goes to the right, to the 30, out to the 37-yard line. That's where Tullahoma will begin on a nice little kickoff return by senior DeAndre Jenkins.
Yeah, nice job by Jenkins. Just fields the ball on the left sideline and cuts it back to the middle, makes a good run, and run after catch, and gets good field position for Tullahoma to start this game.
Tullahoma with these gray numbers, Ken, just a different look for the Wildcats, and they glow.
How about that?
Lucas Reed is the starting quarterback for Tullahoma. Marvancy Johnson, the tailback. Receivers Alex Bobo, Kenai Johnson, and Caden Poff. Here's Marvancy. First carry out over the 40 to the 44. Gain of 7 for the Wildcats.
Well, Marvancy with a big game last week against the Pioneers to where he eclipsed the 1,000-yard barrier for the season.
Across that offensive line for the Wildcats, Trey Palmer, Elijah Horton, Henry Kinsey, Cesar Ibarra, Silas McGowan. Tullahoma 2nd and 3 at the 44. Reed. Quick pass, Kenai, complete at midfield. Kenai into Spring Hill territory. Kenai carrying defenders inside the 40-yard line to the 39. That's a Wildcat first down.
Well, the key to that chunk play was the big yardage after the catch. They missed a tackle, did the Raiders, and Kenai Johnson made them pay for it. Big gain there on the slant pattern.
Well, I messaged you when I sent you the roster, Ken, that this was the youngest, one of the smallest as far as the player size rosters I've ever seen Tullahoma play. I mean, they're all sophomores, and they're all 5'9", 150 pounds.
Yeah.
So Tullahoma first down and 10 at the 39. 10:40 left to go here early in the first quarter. Marvancy skips it outside to the left. Stiff arm to the 30. Cuts it back at the 25. Driven out of bounds at the 21-yard line. That is a Wildcat first down.
Well, that's what we talked about. One of the keys to victory in the ARK acronym tonight was run, Marvancy run. Number 22 just running downhill. He kicked the ball out to the sidelines, took off up the middle. Good bounce and big gain.
You ask why I didn't give the Tullahoma stats before the game? Well, they didn't update their stats this week, but Marvancy, well over 1,000 yards rushing for the season. Reed, quick pass complete. Gavin Seabolt down to the 18-yard line, a gain of 3 on the pass from Reed to Seabolt, big tight end.
Yeah, just a nice, safe out route there in the flat to the Tullahoma tight end.
So the Wildcats coming out here, a little run, little pass. I don't expect you to see anything different tonight from Tullahoma. They're going to show Shelbyville whatever they want to show them. Got a season's worth of film now, so nobody's hiding anything. Marvancy cuts it back to the middle. What a cut at the 10. Marvancy unstoppable into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Marvancy Johnson from 18 yards away, and the Cats are on the board.
Well, that's a great start. Talking about set the tempo, Tullahoma drives it right down the field. Nice mix of pass and run, culminated by the touchdown burst by number 22, Marvancy Johnson.
TCB taking care of business. The Wildcats on the scoreboard 2 minutes in here. Patrick Riddle is the point after holder. Gavin Seabolt, the snapper, and Chase Dotson will attempt the point after here on this beautiful late October night, unseasonably warm at 70 degrees. Dotson's kick is up. Dotson's kick is good. 9:43 to go, first quarter. Tullahoma 7, Spring Hill nothing. This is the Light Tube Sports Network.
Like you said, definitely hope.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Tullahoma drives 63 yards, scoring on a 18-yard touchdown run by Marvancy Johnson. And the Wildcats lead it. Spring Hill catches the kickoff at the 1. And there's some room there. Tripped up, caught from behind at the 27-yard line. Nice tackle there for the Wildcats by Elijah Alexander, number 5. And Spring Hill will take to the offense. Again, the quarterback, Cordell Isaac, number 10. His primary receiving target is number 5, Jackson Westbeld. And the running back, number 8, Lionel Brooks. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. This is a passing team. Isaac hands it off to Brooks on the first play, and Brooks, a very nice gain around the left sideline for Spring Hill.
Yeah, it was. It was just a straight run to the sidelines there, and we didn't set the edge real good with our defensive end and set contain. He got outside on us.
Gain of 7 for Brooks. Second down and 3, Raiders at their 36.
Brooks, good size, 6'1", 185.
Spring Hill starts early, so they'll go back 5 yards. And that's really typical of a team that's 1-7 at this point in the season. You know, you're not totally focused in. You got no shot at the playoffs. You really don't believe you have a chance to win.
Yeah, unforced errors, right?
Yeah.
Yep, fundamentals.
And that's the thing with this region. You know, we told you at the beginning of the year that there were going to be 4 teams in, and 3 of them weren't going to have a chance, and that's proven to be more than true. Second down and 7 now for the Raiders. Isaac wants to run it to the right. He's got some room. Then Isaac is wrestled down by Sam Bobo out at the 39-yard line. He's very close to a first down. I think he got it. First down, Spring Hill.
Well, of course, Lincoln County had a really good running back and a good quarterback that ran all over us, but their offensive line far, far superior to this line here tonight. So Tullahoma just really needs the key on that quarterback. You got to stop the run first. A team that can throw the ball, you certainly don't want them get hot against you running. So you do want to force them there and let your secondary do their job.
1st and 10, Raiders at the 38. Isaac wants to go
There you
left.
go.
Forget
That's
about it. William Hayden in on the stop for the Wildcats. Hayden burst through. Big playmaker. Don't forget, Will's just a junior. He'll be back next year.
Yeah, he just creeped up to the line and shot through the A gap and sacked the quarterback on that one. So that was just seek and destroy there by William Hayden.
Somebody text me who number 50 is for Tullahoma. I do not have him on my roster. He is on that defensive line for the Wildcats. Don't know where Robert Tatum is tonight, but 50's in there. 2nd and 14 for Spring Hill. Isaac, little quarterback draw. Tullahoma's there. Hayden again in on the stop for the Wildcats, along with Robert Brooks and company. Be 3rd and long for the Raiders.
Do always like that play. The key to the quarterback draw is just being really patient and not take off the football too soon. You got
to draw those defenders in.
Yeah, you got to draw those defenders in. And I even noticed it in college the past few weeks. The quarterback just taking off before the play sets up, and it destroys the play.
3rd down and 9, Spring Hill. Tight set for the Raiders. No wide receivers. Isaac's to throw. Will swing pass incomplete. Intended for Brooks there out of the backfield. Defended by Creed Adams, and Spring Hill will punt it away on 4th and 9 at the Raider 40.
Well, the Raiders had a positive play, a 7-yard run, that little sweep to the outside to get 7 yards, and then just that illegal procedure penalty, pre-snap penalty cost them and put them behind the sticks and negated that good gain, and Tellum was forced to punt now.
Joshua Martinez to punt it away for Spring Hill. Kenai Johnson standing on his 30. Kick almost blocked by the Wildcats on the far sideline. It'll go out of bounds at about the 25. Spotted at the 23, so Tullahoma's defense allows 1 first down and then forces a punt. The Wildcats are back on offense.
Well, number 50 on defense. I know we're back on offense in our second possession here, but we were told in the press box last week that Tullahoma was getting a transfer from Warren County, so I bet that's who that young man is. Don't know the name, but we were told we were picking a player up from Warren County that was joining the football team. Oh, you can really see those silver numbers. They do show up. That's a good combination, as Scott said.
Almost a smoky gray look. Tullahoma 1st and 10 at the 23. Reed, Marvancy. Shake and bake. Marvancy a little too much that time. Got to cut that upfield, but still a junior, still learning. No gain, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, nice pursuit and some gang tackling. All the Raiders coming in on that one, including number 7. That was Joseph Martinez. They cleaned it up.
I mean, you remember some of the defensive lines we faced this year, and then look at Spring Hill. Other than 99, they're all about 180 pounds. Spring Hill jumped. See if it's on the Raiders indeed. Yeah, 99. Don't even have a 99 on our roster. We got a 90, so it may be Gage McQuirk. Either way, 99's thick, but the rest of them, they look like defensive backs, not defensive linemen. All that to say, Tullahoma's got a huge advantage in size here. I feel certain the Wildcats could just ram it down the Raiders' throats all night, never throw the football and win this ball game. But Tullahoma's going to work on stuff. That's how we do it. Reed, outlet pass to Alex Bobo, complete. Bobo to the 30. Bobo spins at the 35. Out to the 39 goes Alex Bobo for a Wildcat first down.
Well, for Tullahoma to make some noise down the stretch and even in the playoffs, they've got to get Alex Bobo involved again in the passing game. It seemed like, after the first 2 or 3 games, he became really a fantastic complement to Kenai Johnson. And so we don't need teams to key on Kenai. We need Bobo to get some targets too.
1st and 10 Wildcats at the Tullahoma 39. Lucas to throw. He's looking long for Kenai. Kenai's got a step. Incomplete just out of the reach of Kanai Johnson. Well played defensively there by Nathan Highland. And it's second down. That's a good, Ken, we like that going long in between the 40s. First down, go long.
Yeah, I love that. That's a good aggressive play call right there. And, that's what Kanai can do. He can stretch the defense, and it's important to take your shots, even if you don't hit some, and that way that keeps that back seven, playing back some, where they can't just, set up on the line.
Marcus Bruner
crowd the line of
on
scrimmage.
that offensive line for the Wildcats tonight. Marvancy takes it outside, and again, tripped up in the backfield. Got to cut that back against the grain. Spring Hill playing the edge rush pretty good, so third down and 9 for the Wildcats at their 40-yard line.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Reeves Gill. He comes up from his safety position to wipe out Marvancy on that one. So Tullahoma's going to have to convert a third down here to keep their second drive alive.
Caden Poff split wide to the right. Seabolt, the tight end, on the left side. Reed wants to throw. Pass is incomplete. That's got to be pass interference. He was there very early. No call, no flag, 4th and 9.
That pass intended for Seabolt again, right around the 50-yard line. So
defender was there. It was intended for the receiver on the far sideline, not Seabolt. But it was pass interference. He hit him well before the ball got there. Either way, 4th and 9, Tullahoma at the 40-yard line. Sam Bobo in to kick it. Never forget, Will Hayden is the up man. The snap from Seabolt. Low line drive. Caught on the bounce at the 26.
Well, that's
tripped
a
up
gutsy
at the
play.
30-yard line.
Yeah, I believe that's number 14, Will Bailey, made a gutsy play fielding that ball. And a decent return. He got by the first would-be tackler, and so let's see what the Raiders do their second possession.
So Robert Tatum back in the game for Tullahoma. Robert Brooks, Robert Tatum, Trey Palmer, and Bo Williams on that defensive line. Creed Adams, Will Hayden, linebackers for Tullahoma. Eli Bergert, Sam Bobo, the safeties. DeAndre Jenkins and Kanai Johnson are the cornerbacks. Spring Hill, first down and 10. Tullahoma blitzing. Isaac, wobbly pass is complete on the far sideline. Terrible pass, but it just hung up there, and Tullahoma was so far from the receiver, Will Bailey, that he caught it in Tullahoma territory at the Wildcat 48-yard line.
Yeah, that ball did just float out there like a wounded duck. But Bailey kept his concentration, waited for it to come down, and made the secure catch.
So Spring Hill moving, 1st and 10 at the Tullahoma 47. Cordell Isaac, the quarterback. Isaac wants to run it. Robert Tatum says, yeah, that's your choice.
Yeah.
You're going down.
Yeah, your choice, bad choice. You run, bring it to me, you're going down. So nice play there by 61. Swallowed him up. Did Mr. Tatum. That was that quarterback draw the second time they ran that play.
Gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9 for the Raiders at the Tullahoma 46. Comes Tullahoma's Bobo, showing blitz. Isaac, again, keeps the football. Gets about 3 yards. Kim, we've seen this movie too many times. This is great in the first quarter, but this don't work in the 3rd and 4th much.
No, it doesn't. And, so they faked the handoff to the running back. Tullahoma had that diagnosed, had the running back stuff. So quarterback did make a good read, Cordell did, by keeping the ball there and managing a few yards.
3rd down and 6, Spring Hill at the Tullahoma 43. Bronson Bunch also in that defensive backfield, not Kanai Johnson. Isaac, again, the keeper, still on his feet, finally wrestled down for a loss of about 3 as Brooks chased him down, and Bunch, 50, got in there early and forced the early pressure, but it's 4th and 8, Spring Hill They're going to have to kick it again.
No, they ran the same exact play the last 2 plays of that drive. Had some moderate success the last one, but that one was just disastrous for them. So the Raiders will have to punt again. Surprised they didn't try a short pass there to try to get the first down and go through the air.
Kenai Johnson back to return the kick for the Tullahoma Wildcats.
Really surprised by the run play there with the ball in plus territory on Tullahoma side of the 50.
Do what you do best, right?
That's right.
Left-hander gets the kick away. Kenai will catch it at the 11. Oh, what a stop at the 15. Kenai is loose. Number 7 or nobody, and it's nobody. Kenai Johnson, 30, 20, 10. Give him 6. Touchdown, Kenai Johnson. The punt return, what did I say, he caught it on the 11? Yeah. 89 yards for Kenai.
Yeah, so he takes the low kick on the roll in Kenai. So the K stands for Kenai time. It's a kicking game extraordinaire. Returns to gets the punt touchdown. So special team strikes for the Wildcats to get the second TD of the night for the Cats. Big time return there.
Second week in a row we've had a kickoff or a punt return. And boy, you knew when Kenai, he got a great block. I'll be anxious to watch the replay next week. He got a great block here about midfield that really turned him loose on number 7. That was the only guy that had the angle. Chase Dotson to attempt the point after. Kick is up. And that kick is solid. 2:05 to go first quarter. Wildcats up 14-0 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Tullahoma's Kenai Johnson returns a punt, 89 yards for a touchdown. And the Wildcats lead Spring Hill 14-0 with 2:05 to go in the first quarter. Dotson's kick, again returnable at the 8. Little room there out over the 35 to the 37, so about a 30-yard kickoff return.
Excellent field position there. Good return. So Spring Hill's getting the ball in really, pretty moderate, good field position for them, but unable to do anything with it. Really surprised that 3rd, 6, and 7 they had the last possession that they ran the quarterback draw or the read option again with the quarterback that got stuffed. So they just surprised they didn't go airborne on that one.
No score yet out of Lincoln County. Spring Hill 1st and 10. Isaac hands it off. Brooks, not much there. Tullahoma shoves him back. You can hear how quiet this crowd is. This is like a golf crowd, right? Tullahoma makes a play. We get a little clap. These folks are not into this football game. And that's one thing about home games at Tullahoma. I'll just say it. When we get an early lead, you just can't get that. You can't get that crowd noise going. It'll be here next week, I promise you.
They're gearing up for next week.
Second down, saving it. Second down and 8 for the Raiders at the Spring Hill 39.
Boy, looking at Jenkins out here at corner, he's a big cornerback, 6'3" corner over here.
Direct snapped. Spring Hill gets nothing. That went to 18. We don't even have an 18 on our roster. Took the direct snap, got 2 or 3 yards, but again, 3rd down and 5.5 for the Raiders.
Well, they had, a nice completion on the floater on the sidelines to Bailey on the last possession, and then just quit throwing the ball, and they've run ever since. So not finding much running room on this Tullahoma defense tonight, and Tullahoma playing the run well.
Yeah, well, they have, as we talked about pregame, they hadn't found
their strength.
much running room all season.
Yeah.
They're averaging 3.2 yards a carry.
Another third down for them.
3rd down and 6 for the Raiders at the 42. 3 receivers wide to the right. I think Spring Hill wants to talk about this one. Timeout on the field. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cats by 14 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Big play here as we close out the first quarter. Spring Hill 3rd down and 6 at the Raider 42-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Isaac going to keep it instead, and Isaac fights his way for a first down. Good tough run by Cordell Isaac. Has a bunch in there on the stop along with Bo Williams for the Wildcats, but Isaac picks up a first down for Spring Hill.
Yeah, just about a yard or 2 past it, so they're going to get a first down here and keep this drive alive.
The first quarter is over. It's been all Wildcats so far. Tullahoma leads 14-0 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
12 minutes in here at Wilkins Stadium. Tullahoma leading Spring Hill 14-0. The Raiders have it, first down and 10 at their 49-yard line. Tullahoma now moving left to right as you watch. Handoff Brooks. Brooks tries to get outside, nothing doing. Bronson Bunch, the senior, comes up and makes the tackle for a loss.
Yeah, swept his legs out. Just nice job there, coming up from his secondary position.
So nobody able to run outside so far in this game.
It's a loss of 3.
2nd and 13 for Spring Hill at the Raider 46. 3 receivers to the right. Isaac rolls right. Little short pass over the middle, complete. Very little gain there. Finally got it to Westbeld. That's his first catch of the night. But no room there. Gain of maybe 1.
Well, they only had really 1 receiver down the field and 2 short in the pattern. They were well covered, so not much separation, and that's really the big thing you see here early is just in the passing game. Our DBs against their wide receivers. I like our matchup there.
We're bigger
and faster.
Spring Hill 3rd and 11 at the Raider 48.
I keep seeing this big corner we got, 29, DeAndre Jenkins, 6'3", 170.
Tullahoma just stuffs that run in the backfield. That was Brooks. His helmet comes off. Wow, a host of Tullahoma Wildcats fourth down.
Again, really, I don't know, kind of strange. You got a first down at the 49 to start this drive, and after that, after you get the first down, you lose yardage in 3 plays.
I like it. Spring Hill will punt it away.
And the bad thing about that, you got to kick it back to Kenai.
Got to kick it back to Kenai. See if we can go back to back here.
He's
Kenai
feeling
at the 25-yard line. See if they kick it to him. Tried to kick it away from him. And successfully so, I guess. Down at the 26. So the Wildcats will take over there with 9:35 to go in the first half. Tullahoma leading 14-0. Wildcats have scored on an 18-yard Marvancy Johnson run and an 89-yard Kenai Johnson punt return.
A shout out to former Tullahoma quarterback Mason Bratcher and current Tullahoma third baseman, right-handed pitcher of the Wildcats. He verbally committed to the Lee Flames on an academic and baseball scholarship. So saw his mother at the concession stand pregame and very excited for her son Mason.
1st and 10 Wildcats. Reed looks to throw. Long time. Over the middle. Complete to Bobo at midfield. Alex to the 40. Alex lost the football. It's been picked up by Spring Hill. Spring Hill going the other way. And the tackle is at the 26-yard line. I don't know what happened there, but Alex Bobo, after the big catch and run, we'll see on the replay here. Well, too late. Fumble already happened. Need to get those replays earlier. But, somehow Bobo just lost the football, and Spring Hill will take over at the 27.
Yeah, Reed just threw a bomb down the middle. Bobo had his Reed threw the ball down to Bobo. Bobo had his defender beat, made the catch, but the ball was knocked away by the secondary of the Raiders, so they forced the turnover.
Turnover, Tullahoma, Spring Hill, 1st down and 10.
Kind of like a long punt.
So if we don't get points.
No.
Isaac to throw. Here comes pressure. Tullahoma's in the backfield, sacked. Hayden is there, along with Bo Williams and Robert Brooks for the Wildcats. They can't contain Tullahoma's defensive line. And
Tullahoma's exposing some holes up there now on the offensive line. And
this is why they don't run the ball.
Yeah, it's almost like, you got to get Cordell Isaac out on the, roll him out left or right.
2nd down and 17 for Spring Hill at the 20.
To buy him some time.
Creed Adams on the blitz, handoff Brooks, and he fell down. Nobody touched Lionel Brooks. But he fell down. We'll take it. Loss of 1. 3rd and 18 now for the Raiders.
Well, Scott, we've seen Tullahoma win a state championship in football in 2021, baseball 2024.
Yes, they will celebrate that team. At halftime, you stick around for that.
Oh, wow, okay.
You can watch the ring ceremony right here on Light 2 at halftime tonight. 3rd and 18.
Jimmy's got to be grinning from ear to ear with his son committing to Lee. That's a really good baseball program.
Pass out in the flat is complete, but ball is loose. Spring Hill's got it on the far sideline at the 15-yard line, but that's a loss of 4, and it is 4th and about 22 or so.
Well, Spring Hill was very fortunate. They landed on top of that football. That would have been a turnover inside the 20. Their 20.
Now, our chain gang is moving, and they're not sure what they're supposed to be doing. One thing they're not supposed to be doing on 4th down is moving, right?
Yeah.
Don't move the chains on 4th down. So I think they're back right. 4th and 22 for the Raiders. They'll punt it away, see if we can get a bad snap here, and tack on 2 more points. Kanai standing at the Raider 40. Kick away from him. Great roll for Spring Hill. You just got to let it go. All the way down to the Tullahoma 33-yard line. That was a great punt.
Yeah, flip field position, didn't it?
So Tullahoma takes over with 6:55 to go in the half, leading 14-0. Wildcats have been in control here.
Yeah, they were on their way to another touchdown there when Bobo had the ball stripped after that long pass completion. So let's see if they can put this together and finish this drive and get a 3-touchdown lead here. That's what they're looking for here.
Now, you mentioned DeAndre Jenkins. You know, this is his first year of football. DeAndre been a basketball player since a freshman, but his first year of football, doing pretty good.
Yeah, really, his size, you don't grow 6'3" corners.
Here's Marvancy. Marvancy hit hard the line of scrimmage, but managed to fall forward for a gain of 4. Good to have Rusty watching tonight. Rusty, we appreciate it, as always. 2nd down and 6. Wildcats at the 33. Good to have Les and Mel in on the broadcast. Faithful Wildcat listeners and watchers, they love the YouTube broadcast. Don't we all? Marvancy cuts it back in the middle. Marvancy spins out over the 40 to the 43, so a gain of close to 5 yards for Marvancy. And it is 3rd and about 2.5.
Yeah, tough inside run right there. We had the guard pull on that one for Tullahoma. That was 63, Elijah Horton. They pulled him from the left side, and he was the lead blocker on that one. And Marvancy did a good job of following him into the hole.
3rd and short. Tight end is on the right side for the Wildcats. Kind of that H-back spot. Actually, tight end is Seabolt. The H-back there is Park Fulks, 5'9", 170 sophomore. Reed, quick toss, complete. Alex Bobo for Wildcat, 1st down at the 48-yard line.
That's Bobo's 2nd catch, so a nice safe pass there. So he targets Bobo again, just a little curl route. Sits down around the 48, 49-yard line and gets the 1st down.
Wildcats with 5:15 to go in the half. Tullahoma has all 3 of its timeouts. Spring Hill with 2.
Bobo had a good cushion. That play looks like it will work all night long.
Marvancy lowers his head. How many does it take? 3 Raiders to stop Marvancy after a gain of 7 yards. It looks like there's nothing there, and then Marvancy just gets 7 yards.
Yeah, he keeps those legs moving, and really big Silas McGowan, 6'3", 270, was finishing his block down the field, pancaked his man on the 40-yard line, so about 4 or 5 yards past the run.
Shelbyville leading Lincoln County 14-0 with a minute left to go in the first half.
Whoa.
That's down in Fayetteville. Tullahoma 2nd and 3. Reed to Kanai. Kanai needs a block, really doesn't get it, and he's pushed back. They'll spot him at the 44, but no gain on the play. 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, nice job by the white-shirted Raiders on that one. So, Scott, you said Tullahoma could finish 3rd, 2nd, or 1st. Breeze through those scenarios again real fast.
Well, if Lincoln County beats Shelbyville tonight, they clinch the district championship. If they beat Shelbyville tonight, because their only loss in the district could come at Columbia next week, but it wouldn't matter. They would have the tiebreaker over Shelbyville and Tullahoma. So if Lincoln County wins, they clinch the district. Tullahoma and Shelbyville play for 2nd next week. Marvancy, left side, big room, 40. 35, Marvancy stopped after a gain of 9, and it's a Wildcat 1st down. So if Lincoln County wins out, they win the district. Tullahoma and Shelbyville play for 2nd. If Shelbyville beats Lincoln County tonight, Then we have two teams with one loss, Tullahoma and Lincoln County. Well, Lincoln County's got the tiebreaker there. So if Shelbyville was to beat Tullahoma, Tullahoma would finish third. But if Tullahoma was to beat Shelbyville and Lincoln County was to lose to Columbia and to Shelbyville, Tullahoma could win the region.
Hey, fans, you got that sorted out. Great job right there. That was good, man. Hey, that's an excellent breakdown.
Marvancy to the left. Marvancy needs a block, really doesn't get it, runs out of bounds after a gain of 2 or 3. Tullahoma looks content here, Ken, to run down this clock here in the half and just grind it out.
Yeah, just grind it out, try to punch in another touchdown. And, and you think about that game. So the Golden Eagles are up 14-0. Really, the Falcons are a run-dominated team, so it's hard to come back if you're a run-dominated team down by multiple scores. So it seems like they're shutting the run game down for the Falcons tonight, or the
Lucas to throw, going long, looking for Kenai, incomplete, far over his head. It is 3rd down and 8.
Well, Tullahoma possibly in 2-down territory. I mean, it'd be too long to kick a field goal here, we believe.
Yeah, I kind of think so here with 2:40 to go in the half. All their timeouts, 3rd and 8. It really depends on what you do this down, right? You can get it 4th and 2, 4th and 3. You're going to go for it.
Although Dotson has hit a 50-yarder this year, and that's
absolutely.
This is where it would be from here.
Kenai, 3 receivers to the right. Reed rolls that way. Lucas goes deep for Alex Bobo, incomplete. Boy, he just kind of got turned around there. The ball over his head, and it's 4th and 8 for the Wildcats. It would be a 50-yard attempt from right here.
Yeah, 2 Raiders back there. They get some safety help late.
That's what we're going to get. A 50-yard field goal attempt from the left hash mark by Chase Dotson. So Lucas Reed is the holder on field goals, not on point after, but on field goals. Why is that important? Well, he's the quarterback, so you never know.
And Tullahoma won a game. Dotson won a game earlier, 22-20 with a 50-yard field goal. The next to last play of the game. See if he can drill this one and go 2 for 2 from 50.
Kick is up. Just a little short for Chase.
Gave it a great effort.
2:33 to go. Spring Hill will take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, that was lined up right in the middle. It was tracking it, wasn't it?
Dead straight.
Yep.
Just about 2-3 yards short. Yeah, we heard about this transfer from Warren County. That may be number 50, Ken, like you've said. And we were talking about that with the Warren County broadcasters, how in high school now you can transfer in the middle of the year and go play somewhere. That's just unbelievable. But it's true, and you can also do NIL. So, whatever college athletes are doing, that's what high school athletes are doing.
That's what it's going to trickle down theory, right?
Spring Hill moved. They ran into each other. Isaac just keeps it, fights his way for a yard or two. But, boy, Spring Hill's just all messed up in the backfield. We've got a lot of pushing and shoving going on down there. No flag. I like it. Keep them in your pocket. Let the clock run.
That play was discombobulated from the start. Really, formation-wise, the 2 running backs looked like they ran into each other on that play. And
that's hard to gain much. They did get a yard, so give Isaac credit. Picked up a yard. 2nd and 9. 2 minutes to go in the half. This time Isaac's going to keep it again, and he's tripped up at the 23, and we've got a new
it looks like
quarterback.
It looks like
Clay Robinson. 5'9", 175, senior. Maybe he just came in for the direct snap or something. I don't know, because Isaac is in there at quarterback.
He's listed as a running back linebacker. I have him as the top leading tackler on the team. So maybe they're trying to get some toughness back there, because Tullahoma's defense pummeling the Raider offense and the quarterback right now.
3rd down and 8, Spring Hill at the 22, 1:20 to go in the half. Handoff Brooks. Maybe Isaac kept it either way. There's not much there. 4th down for Spring Hill. Tullahoma calls a timeout, and I like that. 1:05 to go in the half. The Wildcats are going to get the football back. Tullahoma leading, well, they're not coming to the sideline. Yeah, Tullahoma leading 14-0 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
It's football time and Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Spring Hill will punt it away to Tullahoma's Kenai Johnson here on 4th down and 9, allegedly punt it away. Comes the rush, high silo kick. Tullahoma, get out of the way. Boy, the Wildcats are going to have great field position at the Spring Hill 30-yard line, Ken. That's exactly what you wanted.
Yeah, I think the punter that time felt the Tullahoma heat, and he got a little nervous, and that was a silo shank right there, Scott.
So about a 10-yard punt gives Tullahoma great field position. Still 55 seconds to go in the half. 3 timeouts. No hurry for the Wildcats. They can still run the football here.
Plenty of time.
You know, it's been extremely vanilla by Tullahoma tonight, play calling wise, don't you think?
Yeah, it has. You know, we had the long completion and unfortunate fumble after that.
Well, I don't mean that we're not throwing the ball. It's just vanilla.
Yeah, it is.
Just handoffs, basic routes, nothing out of the ordinary here.
Well, I tell you, setting up really a showdown next week. We go ahead and finish this off, and Shelbyville takes care of business. They're both teams up 14-0. Could set up a potential
screen pass. Reed to Kenai. Kenai kind of lost his footing. Now breaks free. Kenai stutter steps to the 25. See if Tullahoma calls a quick timeout.
Yeah, tackle made by Clay Robinson, the one that was playing quarterback earlier.
Yeah, there it is. Tullahoma with its second. We'll keep it here. 41 seconds left to go in the first half. Tullahoma will have its 2nd down and 5.
And that's what we like. We like, coming down to the last game of the season, especially being at home with a chance to still win the region.
That's all you can ask for.
Yeah,
right?
that's all. I mean, what else can you ask for? Yep.
Shelbyville's had a great year, but they're not in any really better position than we are.
No, and they've got to come here this year. We had to go there last year, so it flips back to home field advantage for the Wildcats.
And we're all about some home field.
Oh, yeah.
For the Wildcats.
Yes,
2
we are.
undefeated teams squaring off in Middle Tennessee tonight, Oakland and Ravenwood. Oakland leads at 14-7. Talk about powerful programs, Ken. Alcoa and Maryville squaring off tonight. Alcoa leads at 16-14 early in the 3rd quarter. Alcoa moving up in classification next year, moving to Class 4A. Tullahoma's 2nd down and 5 at the 25. Reed wants to go to Caden Poff. That pass is intercepted. Spring Hill. What a fantastic diving interception by Patrick Bunch. 5'10", 165 senior. Ken Poff turns around quickly, and Bunch just jumps the route. What a catch.
And really, on that one, Reed did lock on the wide receiver. He stared him down. So the corner got the good jump because he knew the ball was coming there. And really, it didn't look like Poff got out of his cut real sharp on that. And the cornerback made a good play and jumped the route and got the interception. So that's 2 turnovers for the Wildcats in the first half.
See if Tullahoma can force another quick one here. Pass right sideline complete at the 40-yard line. Westbeld immediately steps out of bounds. And that's a 1st down, Spring Hill. 29 seconds to go. The Raiders have 2 timeouts.
Well, and really, when you look at both of these turnovers for Tullahoma, they've been costly because they were knocking on the Cardinals on both times.
Oh, yeah. No question they've cost us a couple of scores. Quick pass over the middle, complete. Reeves Gill is inside Tullahoma territory at the 47. And Spring Hill will call a timeout. 22 seconds to go in the half. Tullahoma by 14 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and hard swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community. So no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to...
Spring Hill 1st and 10 at the Tullahoma 48-yard line. 22 seconds to go in the half. Cordell Isaac to throw. Isaac's pass incomplete. Far over the head of the intended receiver. Defended by Bronson Bunch over there and Will Hyden. 17 seconds to go. 2nd and 10 Spring Hill.
And no scoring here in the second quarter. Tullahoma had a 14-zip lead after one. They missed a field goal. 50-yarder just fell short by Dotson. And now, after the turnover, they're trying to score.
2 turnovers, so Tullahoma hasn't punted. They've just given it back. Spring Hill, 2nd and 10. Screen pass to Brooks, complete. 45, 40, 35. Brooks tripped up there at the 30-yard line by Bronson Bunch. Mark it at the 31 with 8 seconds to go. Spring Hill having their biggest plays of the night.
Yeah, that's always a good play. You know, me and you clamor for those little screens a lot. They just don't throw that play enough in college or pro, either one, but it's always effective because
high school. They throw it all the time in pros because it works. Yeah.
And Brooks is a load when he gets in the open field.
So Tullahoma playing a little prevent here. They're just trying to keep things in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why Spring Hill's kind of marching down the field here, but only 8 seconds to go. They may just have one play. 3 receivers to the right.
Tullahoma looks like they're blitzing.
Here comes pressure. Big McGowan in there. Isaac just lets it go. Tullahoma's Sam Bobo intercepts at the goal line. Bobo to the 10. Bobo to the 15. Bobo dropped the football. Bobo's back on the football, and the first half has come to a close. Well, the Bobos are going to go back and practice holding that football, and Tullahoma's going to go to the locker room, leading Spring Hill 14-0. Stay tuned now. The Tullahoma baseball team will receive their state championship rings here at halftime, so stick around for that. We've got a flag on the play, so it's going to be against Tullahoma, which means Spring Hill's going to get one more play.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't see the replay of it, but in the live action, it looked like Tullahoma went helmet-to-helmet contact on the quarterback, so we might get a rough in the passer penalty here. Right as he was releasing the throw, we hit him high.
That's what it is. So that 15-yard penalty gives Spring Hill the football at the 16-yard line. No time left on the clock. So
tough luck for Bobo because that negates his interception.
It does. Negates the turnover.
Mm-hmm.
Spring Hill still got one timeout. I would use it.
Agree.
Talk to my team. You got one shot at this.
Draw up your best
play. It needs
play.
to be your best play. Play clock at 10. Not sure what they're waiting on. There they're going to use their time. Not sure why they kill all that time and then use their timeout. I guess when you're 1-7, Ken, you just do whatever you can to try to score, right?
Yeah.
Tullahoma's been sloppy here. The defense has played really well, but offensively the Wildcats have been a little sloppy.
Well, the score's 14-0. Certainly Spring Hill still in it. Tullahoma's turnovers have kept them in the game. Those 2 critical turnovers right outside the Cardinal zone. It could be more than 14 points, but Spring Hill's got a chance to cut it in half here if they can push it in the end zone on this last pass. So Tullahoma's got to be ready here, and the defensive back's got to make a play. You want to rush the quarterback here, hopefully get a sack, incompletion, no touchdowns here. So do your job. Put your DBs back right on the goal line and negate the touchdown.
Spring Hill will kick a attempt a 33-yard field goal here from the center of the field. Snap is down, kick is up, low line drive, but I think he made it, and he did. So the first half is over here at Wilkins Stadium, and the Spring Hill Raiders are on the scoreboard with a field goal. Your score at the half, Tullahoma 14, Spring Hill 3. Stay tuned for halftime activities right here on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their...
This team compiled over 35 wins against 6 losses. The 2024 team was regular season district champs, district tournament champions, region tournament champions, and the eventual state champions. This impressive team finished the year on a 22-game winning streak, finishing off with the state championship. Presenting the championship rings tonight will be head coach Brian Morris. Players, will you please walk forward when your name is announced to accept your ring. Sam Bobo. Philip Lemon. Ben Quick. Lucas Reed. J.D. Schmishier. Lucas Taylor. Mason Bratcher. Trevor Cole. Andrew Fulmer. Hunter Hogan. Balin Tootin. Andrew Zedek. Grayson Waller. Colton Emery. Cade Fanning. J-Ron Morris. Bobby Nichols. Derek Nolasco. Avery Smith. And Evelyn Tomlin. Honorary coach Mike Finn. Athletic trainer Keith McCullough. Assistant coach Harper Case. Assistant coach Chavis Hoover. And head coach Brian Morris. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your 2024 3A Baseball State Champions. The team would like to extend a special thank you to the following people. Bus driver Larry Madsen. Character coach Kason Robertson. Team liaison Ginger Emery. And to all the families for their support of this program. Upon receiving this ring, Take a moment to realize all the hard work and dedication that has brought you to this moment and allowed you to earn this ring. This ring is a point of pride for you and this team. The ring should be worn on the finger you were sized for, typically your right hand ring finger, because a championship ring is something special and something to be proud of, and honors our school and our program. When you put this ring on, the logo should appear upside down to you if you held your hand out in front of you and your fingers pointing upward. This is the tradition so that it is visible to those you greet and they know exactly which team you are a part of. Congratulations to the 2024 3A State Baseball Champions. welcome to the field the Tullahoma High School Marching Band. This evening they will perform their 2024 show, Get Up and Go.
Traffic is looking good with the exception of some minor backups due to road construction on I-24. Our weather conditions for today show only a 30% chance of rain, so grab that morning cup of coffee and let's get up and go. Traffic brought to you by Tullahoma Lanes. Listen up, condition red on I-24. Let's go airborne with Johnny Platter.
Well, there's a tractor trailer overturned in the westbound lanes of I-24. It's going to be slow going for a while. I tried so. Energy. Lots of energy. Yes. Rooster, Moto at 5.
You're listening to the All Sports Radio Network, where your UT Vols are crushing the Alabama Crimson Tide 28-3.
That was Fleetwood Mac with Go Your Own Way. Checking back in with Johnny Platter. How's that interstate backup looking?
The socials are blowing up. Sounds like everyone is still in a jam on I-24. So we're going to send this next one out to all of you stuck in traffic. Just remember, you're not alone out there.
For those in the westbound lanes of I-24, the congestion from that tractor-trailer crash is clearing up. Once you get through the construction, all lanes are clear. Have a safe trip, everyone.
Recalculating. Destination in 16 counts. Destination in 8 counts. You have arrived at your destination.
Trust.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Tullahoma High School marching band.
It's football time, and Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a backspot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community. So no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Welcome back to Wilkins Stadium. We are at halftime. Tullahoma leads Spring Hill 14-3. The Raiders will get the football first. We begin the third quarter. Ken, how's Tullahoma handling your keys to victory?
Well, really sharp first quarter, sloppy second quarter. We did get off to a good start to set the tempo to start the game. We certainly want to advance, win this game, not look ahead to Shelbyville next week. That 14-0 lead after one quarter looking good, especially after that big Kenai Johnson 89-yard punt return touchdown, special teams, electrifying. We looked in solid control. But after the long pass from Lucas Reed to Alex Bobo down the middle as he caught the bomb and was tackled and fumbled the ball, really Tullahoma has been, a little out of sorts since then. And you got to give Spring Hill credit. They did scratch on the scoreboard and booted a field goal with no time left in the first half, the end of the last play there from, 33 yards. Field goal to cut it to 14-3. But that play was set up by a late hit personal foul by Tullahoma hitting the quarterback, or they would have had the football. So that put them in field goal position, and they executed it. So Tullahoma looking to take control of this game in the second half, but sloppy second quarter with those two turnovers.
The only thing good, other than a 14-3 lead, is the lack of penalties.
Yes.
By the Wildcats, right?
I think that was our only penalty in the first half.
But Tullahoma's sloppy, a couple of turnovers, missed a field goal. Wildcats haven't punted. They've just kind of stopped themselves with the turnovers and the missed field goal. Shelbyville still leading Lincoln County down in Fayetteville 14-0 as they begin the third quarter. Again, Tullahoma, Lincoln County, and Shelbyville in a dogfight here to see who finishes first, second, and third in Region 4-4A. I think Columbia is pretty much locked into that fourth spot, but these other three looks like we're going to battle right down to the end of next week, Ken, before we know kind of where we're slotted.
Well, that makes it fun. The possibility of the unknown. And, Tullahoma in that pecking order could fall anywhere from 1 to 3, but the big deal there is not being number 4. So you win tonight, take care of business, and you're not going to be in fourth place.
That's the key for the Wildcats tonight, the opportunity to clinch.
And right now that would put the Columbia Lions as going on the road the first round of the playoffs to be fall prey to the Page Patriots, number 1 in the state.
And the third place team will go on the road. It's not like we're making light of that, but you just don't want to go to Page. I mean, Tullahoma played Centennial in the first round last year, beat them 10-0 here at Wilkins Stadium. It's Centennial Nolensville fighting for second place there in that Region 6 5A. So the third place team in 5-5A will travel to the second place team. So it's still a lot up for grabs here, but like you said, Tullahoma's got to take care of business tonight, get this thing done, and then start worrying about Shelbyville.
Well, and it sure would be nice, to finish, on a good win streak to end the season, going into the playoffs, because even if you win the next two games, even if Columbia cannot knock off Lincoln County and Tullahoma finish second, they would still host a playoff game.
Sure, first
so
and
we'd
second
be
host.
home again. So that would be that's ideal. First or second, it would be the next step up. And certainly, hey, being home is a lot better than being on the road, especially in playoff time.
Well, really, the best chance for Tullahoma to finish second is for Lincoln County to beat Shelbyville tonight. Tullahoma to just beat Shelbyville next week and finish second. Chase Dotson's kick, a squibbler, and there's a flag on the play, or at least the whistles blow before the return can be made. So an awkward start to the second half here. Let's see what the deal is.
Well, if you're Spring
Offsides
Hill,
against Spring Hill.
You know, whether Tullahoma was playing prevent, dropping back, which I think they was, as you pointed out there at the end of the first half, they definitely having a lot more success throwing the football than they are running it. They got to get their big running back involved in the screen game. They've had, a pass or two to him. That's big Lionel Brooks. So I think if they can go short passing game, screens, quarterback draws, moderate success, but not much from the tailback position. They're going to have to get the ball out quick. So maybe short passes is what they're going to start this drive out in third quarter. We'll see.
Chase Dotson will kick it off for the Wildcats from the 45-yard line. Chase boots it deep into the end zone. So Spring Hill will begin at their 20.
Tullahoma did miss a field goal in the first half, but it just barely fell short on a 50-yard attempt. So a missed field goal and 2 turnovers. Tullahoma would certainly like to have more than 14 points on the board, but you got to really feel good about the way the defense played the first half, Scott.
Nice, polite crowd here at Wilkins Stadium tonight.
They're revving up for next week, aren't they, Scott?
I don't know.
Oh, they'll bring the cowbells out next week. It'll be loud and boisterous.
Spring Hill will have the football first. Tullahoma moving left to right here in the third quarter, leading 14-3. Raiders with Cordell Isaac at quarterback and Lionel Brooks at running back. Just as I say that, they put in a new running back who picks up a couple of yards. That's 23, Jonathan Cannon, 5'9", 165, a senior.
Yeah, it looks like the quarterback or the running back went the wrong way. It looked like quarterback turned the wrong way, the running back ran the wrong way. So we had him bottled up back there, and he did good except just for a couple yards because that looked like an ideal situation for a tackle for loss.
So now Cannon goes out, and 33, Cason White is the running back, 5'7", 140 sophomore. Isaac to throw. Looking left. He's got his man complete at midfield. Can he outrun him? Yes. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Spring Hill. 78-yard touchdown pass from Isaacs to Reeves Gill for the touchdown, and Spring Hill closed the gap.
Well, and Gill, he turned the Jets on down the sidelines. Number 0 there, Reeves Gill. He leads the team in interceptions, but he caught that pass and took it for a touchdown. So a big play there to start the second half, third quarter here for the Raiders. They're back in this thing.
He beat DeAndre Jenkins. Jenkins couldn't catch him. Spring Hill to attempt the point after. Kick is up and good. 11:02 to go, third quarter. Tullahoma 14-10 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Spring Hill with a big play, an explosive play. Long touchdown pass, pulls within 4 of Tullahoma here with the Raiders set to kick off.
Yeah, I had it at 78 yards, so you talk about a big play explosion to start the second half, and that's what we talked about, not looking ahead to next week. Got to take care of business here first.
Spring Hill's kickoff taken by DeAndre Jenkins at the 10. Oh, that's Marvancy. Marvancy gets out to the 32-yard line. That's where the Wildcats will start.
So the Raiders have scored the last 10 points of this game, and really, after that fumble and that long catch, the momentum in this game's kind of shifted. So you're right, it's time for the Tullahoma offense to wake up and get active here.
Well, it went from everybody thinking, oh, this is going to be an easy romp. We're up 14-0. We got a big play here.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right, it has all turned around. Tullahoma had it 1st and 10 at the Spring Hill 30 with a minute to go in the half and couldn't score. Spring Hill came back and kicked a quick field goal, and now it's 14-10. Marvancy spinning inside, pirouetting his way out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. 2nd and 2 for the Wildcats.
Marvancy runs off the left side there behind the big tackle. 78 doing his work over there.
Trey Palmer getting the block for the Wildcats.
Palmer plowing his man. Oh, a nice gain on 1st down of 8. Sets you up 2nd and short here.
But again, it's so different the way Tullahoma operates their offense this year and how slow they are.
Yeah, I just saw them come out of the huddle there, no up-tempo. Maybe they're saving that for next week, but very methodical.
Marvancy at midfield. Pushes the ball to the 50-yard line. That's a Wildcat 1st down.
Yeah, they pull the guard again, Elijah, and then you look at Johnson just stick his foot in the ground and make a nice cut here, and he crosses the 50, so into Raider territory.
Poff will be split to the left along with Kanai in the slot. Alex Bobo wide right. 1st down and 10, Tullahoma at midfield.
Boy, that ball's lined up right on the midfield stripe, isn't it? About as 50 as you can get right there.
Reed. Marvancy. He hit him in the backfield. He just can't get away. So no gain on that 1st down run. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats.
That looked kind of like Derrick Henry trying to run behind the Titans offensive line. As soon as he gets the ball, there's penetration. He's hit 2 yards in the backfield, and there's really no chance there for Marvancy on that one. We didn't block too well.
Not happening that way in Baltimore for King Henry,
sir.
is it?
No, sir, it's not.
He looks like his old self. Tullahoma's 2nd and 10 at midfield. Wildcats have Seabolt in on the left side. Reed to throw. Looking long. Here comes pressure. Reed going to tuck it. Lucas down to the 40, down to the 39-yard line. That's a Wildcat 1st down. Not a late hit, but a bad hit because Reed is still down on the ground.
Yeah,
and we've got an injury.
Wrapped up 8-10, and that defender came in. Whoa, right on the ground. That's a
8:34 to go in the 3rd quarter. Tullahoma leads 14-10. A light 2.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain.
So Patrick Riddle will take the snap at quarterback for Tullahoma. 1st and 10, handoff Jacoby Hill. Jacoby splits the defense inside the 35 down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 7 for Jacoby Hill, and here comes Lucas Reed back in the game.
Oh, that's great. Lucas, a tough young man. Nice run there by Jacoby Hill. Keeps the legs moving. Squared his shoulders up. Good pad level there. Nice game.
Good body lean.
Yes. Well, it's great to see Lucas in that. And that second hit feared me there. And yeah, it did. He got buckled up on the sidelines, but thankful he's back.
Tullahoma 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line. Jacoby Hill still the tailback.
Happened right on the front of the Tullahoma sideline too, so probably some angst and anxiety shot through the Wildcat coaching staff on that. Glad to see him back in.
Reed, quick pass, and incomplete, intended for Kanai. Bounced off his hands, and the defender got his hands on it but couldn't hold on, so it is 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, it looked like the pass was a little behind the intended target. Tullahoma really needs to finish this drive with points to stunt this momentum that the Raiders have.
Dominique Harris is the tailback now for the Wildcats, the 3rd tailback tonight. 3rd and 2. So Henry Kinsey has moved to left guard, and Bruner is the center. Here's Dominique Harris. Harris loose.
Wow.
Inside the 20-yard line goes Dominique Harris to the 17. A Wildcat first down.
Oh, that was a nice burst by the Tullahoma sophomore, 6 foot 160. He exploded through that hole there. So
we've liked him since the preseason scrimmage, Ken. He looked good in the preseason. Fine player. Tullahoma 1st and 10 at the 16. Harris cuts it back inside, spins down to the 10.
Well, he's running hard, and we hope that Marvanti's just getting a spell here of rest.
Gain of 7. Don't see him being treated unless he's in the tent. But the Wildcats 2nd and 3 at the 10.
3 consecutive nice runs by the Tullahoma running backs. Tullahoma sophomore now getting some work.
Harris straight up the middle. Tried to spin out of it. Couldn't do it. No gain. 2nd down for the Wildcats.
Getting a little chippy down there now.
Or 3rd down, I should say. A loss of about 1. 3rd and 4 for Tullahoma. And Marvanti back in for the Cats.
3rd and 4. What do you call here, Scott?
First down.
All right.
Shelbyville 14-7 at the end of 3rd quarter. Reed to throw over the middle. Poff incomplete. Caden in some traffic there. Not sure whose hands that bounced off of, but would have been a tough catch. And it is going to be 4th down. Tullahoma's going to have to settle for a field goal attempt here on 4th and 4. Try to increase this lead back to 7.
Dotson with his second field goal attempt of the game.
This one will be from 28 yards away, the center of the field. Lucas Reed to hold. Gavin Seabolt to snap. Kick is up. Beautiful high kick. That splits them. 5:55 to go in the 3rd quarter. Tullahoma 17, Spring Hill 10. This is the Light Tube Sports Network.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats.
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats.
I will talk with Wildcat head coach Coy Sisk down on the field after the game. Right now, Tullahoma converts a 28-yard field goal, and the Wildcats lead it. There's an onside kick. The Wildcats got it. Tullahoma got it. Down there for Tullahoma getting that ball is Jacoby Hill recovers the onside kick. I'm not sure it was intended to be an onside kick. Chase has been kicking the ball on the ground some tonight, and that ball was just laying on the ground, so he wasn't trying to get height. So maybe it was intentional. Either way, Tullahoma recovers.
Yeah.
And that's what the Wildcats needed.
Well, Brady Goodman, if he called it, hey, kudos. We spotlight him on the sidelines there, and he's got a big smile on his face. So, hey, Tullahoma just stole a possession, whether it was intentional or not. We believe it was intentional, but, hey, they get the ball back with us leading by 7.
1st and 10, Wildcats at the Tullahoma 49. Marvancy goes left, just fights his way for 6 yards.
Yeah, nice yardage.
Call it 5 at the 46-yard line. 2nd down and 5.
Nice work by the Tullahoma offensive line, sustaining their blocks and getting the push.
Doing a good job. 97, Micah Winton in there for Tullahoma. And I think you got an equipment issue, so Winton will come off. And Fulks will replace him at fullback.
And that's 42 Park Fulks, 5'9", 170, sophomore.
Tullahoma 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line of Spring Hill. 5 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Marvancy Johnson just fancy enough to get the first down for the Wildcats inside the 40 down to the 37-yard line.
Oh, Fulks getting the lead block from that fullback spot, wipes out the one of the Raiders in the run. Nice push there.
Nice job also
Sure
by
was.
center Marcus Bruner leading the way there. Tullahoma 1st and 10 at the 37.
Was this, you keep the ball on the ground and you take a deep shot here?
Keep it on the ground. How about that? Marvancy, yard. That's about it. Clock ticks, closing in on 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tullahoma 2nd and 9.
Cats led 14-3 at the half. Spring Hill has outscored us 7-3 in this 3rd quarter.
2nd and 8 at the 35. Reed looks deep.
There it is.
Looking for Kanai. Good looking pass. Beautiful defensive play by Spring Hill's Nathan Highland to break that thing up.
Well, you knew the deep shot was coming sooner than later, and Reed put some air under it, spiraled to the pylon, just underthrown maybe a little bit, but you said it. You caught a nice defensive play. Defender knocked it away at the last second.
3rd down and 8 now for Tullahoma. Clock stopped at 3:47. Wildcats trying to clinch a winning season and avoid finishing 4th in the region. They can do that with a win here tonight. Reed passed. Jacoby Hill. Hill lost his footing at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down for Tullahoma.
Yeah, so it was actually one of those lateral plays. The ball went behind the line of scrimmage clearly, and Hill just tried to make the cut. Had some daylight there, had a good block in the middle of the field, tried to cut back, saw the opening, but just slipped. The turf monster got him.
Wildcats are going to go for it here on 4th and 8 at the Spring Hill 35-yard line.
Why not?
Perhaps.
Probably going to have to go to the air here.
Bobo. Reed rolls right. Reed's pass to Poff, complete at the 30. Poff to the 25. Caden Poff down to the 18-yard line.
7.
That's a Wildcat first down.
Yeah, so they roll Reed out. He throws the ball out to Poff, pass a little high, but he splits the defenders after the high pointing the catch.
Flag on the play.
Ooh.
Coming back. Illegal man downfield against the Wildcats.
Well, that hurts.
That does hurt. Big 4th down conversion there.
Yeah.
Tullahoma shoots themselves in the foot with a penalty.
Yeah, 4th and 8 conversion. So
I think we're looking at a punt now. Well, that's disappointing. Tullahoma just continues to make mistakes.
Yeah, you get the onside kick. You have some momentum through your special teams again. Convert a 4th and 8, and it gets called back for illegal lineman downfield. That's tough.
How far can a special teams carry a team?
Yeah.
Special teams are carrying the Wildcats tonight.
Yeah.
Sam Bobo punts it away. Beautiful high spiral. A little bit too much in the end zone there. So Spring Hill will begin at their 20-yard line with 2:44 to go in the third quarter. Tullahoma clinging to a 17-10 lead.
Well, you're right. One score game, and a little tenuous right now. The Wildcat home crowd, this would be the time to get into it and inject some energy into the Wildcats.
Shelbyville leading Lincoln County 21-7 in the third at the end of 3 down in Fayetteville. Isaac, the quarterback for the Raiders, to throw. Isaac's pass complete at the 25, out near a first down. Goes Will Bailey for the Raiders, tackled by DeAndre Jenkins.
A good pass, just a little out pattern, short pass. Quarterback puts it on target.
Gain of 9.
Only where his player can catch it.
Brooks back in at running back for the Raiders. Number 8, Lionel Brooks.
Well, that's really going against the grain of what Spring Hill's done. They've normally ran on first down. They pass on first down to get the big gain, so it sets up second short.
Here's Brooks looking for running room. He's found it. Brooks out to the 39-yard line, a first down for the Raiders.
Yeah, that's a big man. Don't let him get ahead of steam. 185-pounder, 6'1", so prototypical running back size. He finds a hole. That's probably the biggest run they've had of the game with a running back. But that was set up by that first down completion for 9 yards on the second and short, so that, they passed to set the run up there.
1st and 10 Raiders at the 39. Isaac, quick outlet pass, complete to Westveld on the far sideline. He's tackled after a gain of 4, maybe 5 yards.
And so they work the right side of the field. Same pattern, just the other side of the field.
Aiden Kelly in on the stop for the Wildcats. Hadn't heard a lot from Kelly tonight. Spring Hill, 2nd and 6. Brooks tries to stretch it, nothing doing. The Wildcat defense is there. Robert Brooks, Trey Palmer leading the way for Tullahoma. Loss on the play. It's 3rd and long.
Wildcat DL defensive line high-fiving each other after that play. So TFL, tackle for loss.
Scoop and score for Shelbyville, leading 28-7 now with 9:14 to go. I don't think Lincoln County can come back from that.
Falcons in serious trouble.
So that means we still got a chance at a region title, partner. All we need is Columbia to beat Lincoln County next week, and we beat Shelbyville and win this one, and we're region champs.
There you go. Hey, you just drew up the magic formula.
Got to win
Sounds
this one,
good
though.
to me.
That was
Yep.
part of it.
That's
3rd and 9, Spring Hill. Quarterback draw, not much there for Isaac. Interesting 3rd and long call in the middle of the field.
It's going in the third quarter.
And it does. We've played 3, 12 minutes to go. Tullahoma leads 17-10 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Step into a world of fun.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field when you win a heart, when you win their trust, when you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
We begin the fourth quarter. Spring Hill will punt it away to Tullahoma's Kenai Johnson, standing on his 30-yard line. Tullahoma jumped. It's going to give Spring Hill 5 yards and to make it 4th and 2 for the Raiders. See if they still want to punt it away.
I think I would send the offense back on the field.
I think I would too. I don't know. It's early in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You're just down by a touchdown. No reason to get desperate, right?
Well, they've had success with that little short out pattern of 4 or 5 yards to either sideline. So you're right. They're going to leave the punt team on.
Well, they've had success stopping the Wildcats on offense. That's for sure.
See if Tullahoma can get a block. They came close here in second quarter on one and caused a silo shank. No rush really there.
It's a fake punt. The pass is incomplete.
What in the world are they doing?
Spring Hill's looking for a flag. I don't think that's a bad call. Looking for a flag, but there is no flag. Tullahoma defended the pass, so Tullahoma will take over. First down and 10 at the Spring Hill 47-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, I think
if you're going to go
4th
for
and 2,
it, just go for it.
Yeah, put your offense on the field and run your best play.
A long pass down the middle of the field into double coverage is not a good fourth down decision.
I agree.
So Ben Martin, we're calling you out on that one. Bad call. We like it, but bad call.
Yep.
So 11:54 to go. Tullahoma 1st and 10 in Spring Hill territory. See if the Wildcats can sustain a drive here. Hadn't happened since the first quarter. Marvancy goes left.
No, 15 made
That was Dominique Harris, not Marvancy, and Harris got 2 yards.
Clay Robinson, the leading tackler there. You see why. He just comes out of that linebacker position, eyes Johnson, and does a textbook tackle, wrapping up and flipping him there.
I'm not sure about Marvancy, right? He's just standing over there with Jacoby. It's odd that he's not in there trying to seal the game in the fourth quarter, but you never know what's going on. Reed over the middle, pass incomplete, intended for Kenai, and almost intercepted again by Spring Hill. We keep tipping these balls.
Yeah, a lot
Spring
of
Hill
tips.
Defenders get their hands on it,
You're
but
right.
they can't hold on.
They have gotten their hands on the ball a lot tonight.
Tullahoma again looking at 3rd down and 8 from the Spring Hill 45.
Well, and two, ran no appreciable time off the clock. You know, so you gotta convert this 3rd down here, burn some clock and score. Big play.
Reed, pass complete to Alex Bobo, short of the first down. They'll spot it at the 40. It is 4th and 3 for the Wildcats.
Interesting call here, but I would believe Tullahoma's probably going to go for this. I would suspect. Nope.
Wildcats are going to show punt.
Well, do they have a fake in their arsenal here?
Well, we've seen Sam Bobo on a low snap race 60 yards to the end zone against Franklin County. It was called back.
Watch the up back here. See if we do a short snap to Hyden here.
Will Hyden.
Nope.
Bobo. Short spiral. Caught at the 10 and fumbled. Give it to the Wildcats.
Hey, that's why you
Tullahoma recovers that football.
Scott, that's why we're not on the sidelines,
Alex
right?
Bobo recovered the fumble by Spring Hill. Tullahoma set up at the 13-yard line with a first down and 10. Well, you just keep pushing.
Yeah.
You keep playing, and you know the other team sometimes makes their mistakes as well.
Well, you mentioned earlier, and you asked the questions, you know, how much can you do with your special teams? Really, a lot. You know, we got the 89-yard punt return by Kenai Johnson. Now, this critical will put a big star on that. That's the play of the game in the second half, is a fumble in the Cardinal zone by the Raiders of the Cats recover.
See if Tullahoma rides Marvancy these 13 yards. Here's one. Marvancy dives down to the 10, maybe the 9. So you want the clock to run here and be as methodical as possible, but get in the end zone.
Well, Tullahoma has to capitalize on this.
2nd down and 7 at the Spring Hill 10. Kanai in motion. Reed hands it to Kanai. Not much there. Tackled at the 10. I tell you, if Reed had kept that football, he could have walked into the end zone. There was nobody in front of Lucas Reed. No gain on the play. 3rd and 6 for the Cats.
You know, field goal puts Tullahoma up 2 scores here. You want to try to get the first down and score the touchdown. So, really, 2 plays here for 1. But I think if Tullahoma don't make it, they'll probably try for the field goal.
Absolutely.
Dotson drilled his last 28-yarder.
See if Reed tries to fade to Kanai in the corner. Sure worked pretty last week. Marvancy in the middle. Marvancy, touchdown! Marvancy Johnson gets fancy from 10 yards out, and the Wildcats are on the board again.
Well, that's capitalizing on a big turnover. There's been several turnovers in this game, but that was the biggest one. The fumbled punt by the Raiders, and Tullahoma capitalized. Marvancy Johnson gets his 2nd TD. Feel a lot better breathing there, partner, now up by 2 scores.
Oh, yeah. 8:59 to go. Chase Dotson in to attempt the point after. Not sure what the delay is here. As we had a penalty against Spring Hill, so the ball is now at the 1-yard line. So the extra point attempt is a little shorter than normal. Tullahoma decides to go ahead and kick it. And Chase Dotson's kick is true. 8:59 to go. Tullahoma leads 24-10 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
It's football time, and Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Tullahoma scores after the Spring Hill turnover, and the Wildcats lead it 24-10 now with 8:58 to go in the football game. Short pooch kick down by Spring Hill at the 40-yard line. So Shelbyville's running away from Lincoln County, Ken. The Golden Eagles are going to be in sole possession of first place after tonight in Region 5-5A. Lincoln County, Tullahoma will both have 1 loss, and Shelbyville and Tullahoma will play next week. If Lincoln County beats Columbia next week and Tullahoma beats Shelbyville, we will have a 3-way tie, each team with 1 loss, and then we'll have to go to tiebreakers to figure it out. That'd be interesting.
Yes.
See if Spring Hill still got some offense here, trailing by 14.
See if we can create some chaos.
Isaac, quarterback, goes long. It's incomplete, intended for Gill.
He had him. Gill had a step.
Defended there by Eli Bergert and Bronson Bunch.
Gill already has 1 long touchdown catch tonight of 78 yards. The only touchdown of the game for Spring Hill.
You know, they have as good a looking skill position players as Spring Hill has had since we got them back in the region, right? I mean, they're not they're not great or anything, but they do have some guys that can make plays.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they don't.
Gill looks good. I like Bailey.
Brooks, the running back.
Brooks, the running back.
Isaac, the throw. Will swing past to Brooks. Brooks got a head of steam, chased down by Creed Adams at the 48-yard line, a little bit short of the first down.
Well, Brooks is just a sophomore. This boy's going to be a handful. He's 6'1", 185. I just noticed that. He's a 10th grader, so this boy's going to be a force in the next couple of years.
Spring Hill, 3rd down and 2 at their 47-yard line. It's quarterback sneak. Isaac, good call.
Yeah.
They're trying to push him up, and I think he got it.
Isaac's a junior, so they'll get him back next year as well.
So Spring Hill picks up the first down inside Tullahoma territory at the 49-yard line.
And Gill's just a junior, so you're right, Scott. They do have some young.
They got to get some big linemen.
They need some linemen.
That's their deal.
That's it.
They got to get some bigger linemen. Look at these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing an okay job and all. They're just not very big.
Yeah.
1st and 10 Raiders at the 49 of the Wildcats.
They give them credit. They fought hard tonight to keep this game close.
Isaac, quick pass over the middle and complete. Behind his intended receiver there. Defended for the Wildcats by Elijah Alexander, 6'1", 175 sophomore.
Alexander looked like he may have had a shot at a pick on that one.
Almost. Just a little bit behind everybody. There was a flag on the play. Well, maybe not. 2nd down and 10 Raiders.
We're looking at Trey Palmer out there. He's just a man-child, isn't he?
7'47".
Defensive tackle.
No, he's just a
defensive
man.
end.
Just a man, period.
He is. He's standing up here. It looks like he's coming after him.
Isaac, another quick pass over the middle and complete. Intended for Westbeld, but Isaac not really on track very good. He doesn't have a really very good arm.
Misfired on that
DeAndre
one.
Jenkins defensively there for the Wildcats. Took a dive at the football, but 3rd and 10 Spring Hill. They've gone to their passing game now, Ken. Got a scorer here.
Looked like Westfield, took his eyes off the ball. Look, he saw two Tullahoma guys creeping in on him and knew he was fixing to take a big shot, so it might have impacted the play too.
You think he heard footsteps?
I think he saw footsteps. Uh-oh.
Isaac with a quarterback draw, nothing doing. Trey Palmer there for the Wildcats, along with help from his teammates. It's 4th and 11, Spring Hill.
Yeah, look at that. Just kind of, Palmer just reading the quarterback, lined up that left defensive end and just shot through the gap.
Yeah, you can't effectively run 10, 15 quarterback draws a game. It's just not that kind of play.
You're going to get your quarterback hurt that way, right?
4th down and 11. Spring Hill going for it.
Well, let's see if they look for 0. Reeves Gill.
Isaac, backward pass to Brook. Now he's going to throw it back to Isaac. It bounces on the ground. It's a live football. Isaac in Tullahoma territory, driven out of bounds at the 45-yard line. The Wildcats will take over. Well, a little trickeration there from Spring Hill, but it didn't work.
Yeah, got a Spring Hill player laying flat down on the track. The
Tullahoma will take over.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the Wildcat 44-yard line. So Tullahoma stops Spring Hill's passing attack, and the Wildcats go back on offense, trying to salt this one away with 6:46 to go.
Yeah, Cats looking good now. You just want to bleed the clock, get you a couple first downs, and set up that big showdown against the Golden Eagles, our big rival up north, next Friday night.
The Battle of 41A, right?
Yes, indeed.
Tullahoma has Dominique Harris, the sophomore, in at running back. I think they're just trying to save Marvancy. He's carried the ball a lot this year. He's had a great year, and we don't need him all game next week.
I agree.
So Harris The tailback on 1st and 10 at the 44. Harris, very patient, spins out of a tackle. Harris is loose on the far sideline, driven out of bounds, but not before he picked up a Wildcat first down at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, excellent run by Harris. He runs up the middle and then pops outside, saw some daylight, and outruns a couple Raiders before they finally run him out of bounds.
Harris is just elusive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough to get his hands on, too, because he's quick. It's going to be exciting watching him the next couple years.
You know, say figure out a way to get him and Marvanci on the field together, right? Lucas Reed on the keeper option. Nobody saw that coming. Lucas Reed takes it to the 4-yard line where he's driven out of bounds. First and goal for the Wildcats. All the room in the world for Reed. Great block by Poff out on the end to Spring Lucas.
Well, you just said a couple of series ago, he handed
back. Flag on the play.
That he handed the ball off, and if he'd have kept it, he may have scored, but it just about did that time, so kind of a carbon copy, but that's costly. Well, we haven't had many penalties, but they've been very costly tonight, haven't they? The ones we have had. I think that's 3 penalties maybe, but they've been all 3 costly. One of them cost us 3 points at the end of the first half. Put them in field goal range.
This must have been a hold. We've still not gotten an indication that I've seen. There it is, holding against the Wildcats. So put it back at the Spring Hill 48-yard line. 1st and 18 for the Wildcats. 6:08 to go. Tullahoma leading by 14. It ain't been pretty and it ain't been easy, but the Wildcats are surviving. Handoff Harris, trying to work it outside. There's nothing there. A loss of 2 on the play. Back to the 50.
Had him running sideways like a crab on that one to the line of scrimmage. Takes up of the middle. It's
actually lost back to the 49. So a loss on the play for Dominique. It's 2nd and 21 for Tullahoma.
Spring Hill won the line of scrimmage on that play. No doubt. Well, if you're Tullahoma, you probably don't put the ball back in the air the rest of this football game, don't you think?
I would. I'm getting a first down here. I'm not giving the ball back to them without a fight.
Folks in at that fullback position again. Lead block.
Here's Dominique. Runs out of 1 tackle, but not the second. Slung down at the 50, a gain of 1. 3rd and 20. So maybe they're not putting it in the air anymore.
Josu Martinez with the tackle. The linebacker spot. Did a good job to get by the first.
Give Dominique 2 yards. 3rd and 19, Wildcats. Well, we've had a lot of this.
Well, this is definitely a passing down.
You're either passing or you're just running clock, right?
Yeah.
Although Marvanci Johnson can go for 19 yards in a hurry, and he's in at tailback. Lucas to throw. Lucas going to run. Reed breaks with tackle. Reed to the 35. Reed down to the 32-yard line.
Late hit.
He didn't make the first down, but he's close, and there's a flag on the play on the sideline.
I think that late hit's going to seal it. They hit him out of bounds, and the flag came in quick.
That would give Tullahoma a first down.
Yeah, they hit him nearly on the track. So, yeah, that's what that call is going to be. Easy call for the referee to make.
Otherwise, the ball would be spotted at the 32, and the Wildcats be a couple of yards short.
Tack it on, boys. Tack it on. We'll take it. Well, that's how you dial up a 3rd and 19 conversion, right?
Personal foul against Spring Hill.
First down.
First down for the Wildcats.
Well, you love that if it goes for you, but you hate it if it goes against you on that, you know?
Sure.
Take it. Let's go move the Cats inside the Cardinal zone. Yep. Way down there.
Put it at the 17-yard line for Tullahoma. In for the Wildcats, number 13, Daniel Bratta. 6'2", 210 senior. Transfer out of Webb School in Bell Buckle.
Now, we've seen Lucas Reed have some really nifty runs from that quarterback spot scrambling tonight, haven't we?
Marvancy in at tailback, absolutely. Marvancy to the left. Oh, he's got some room. Marvancy lowers his head at the 5. Still on his feet, driven out of bounds at the 3. Tullahoma will have it first down and goal for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Marvancy gets down around the 5 and he just lowers that left shoulder.
Block.
Yeah, lowers that left shoulder and just takes on the. Said, "Here, come get you some."
Flag on the play. It's going to come back again for Tullahoma. Wildcats just cannot get it together.
And that has to be a personal foul, maybe against us.
Clock keeps stopping. Why does it have to be a personal foul?
Well, I just saw a couple guys, hitting people late when the whistle was blown. So we'll see what the call is.
It is holding against Tullahoma. Ball will be back to the 26-yard line. First down again, but first and 18.
Just gives us more time to run the clock.
That's really true.
Yeah, I mean, just give us some more room to work with. And
it's really true.
Still first down. A little sloppy.
If Tullahoma scores, this score is going to not be indicative of the trouble it took to get there. Marvancy. Big hole in the middle. Marvancy to the left. Marvancy to the 10. Cuts it back at the 5. He went out of bounds at the 7. But that's enough for a Wildcat first down and goal.
Well, Marvancy already with 2 touchdowns. He was smelling pay dirt on that one for a run out of bounds, but he wants to cap this game off with TD number 3. Let's see if he can do it.
Marvancy Fancy Johnson. Part of the conglomerate of Johnson & Johnson.
4 minutes to go.
So Tullahoma in great position. The Wildcats are going to move to 6-3 overall. 4-1 in Region 5 5A play.
Play clock at 5.
Marvancy, middle of the field, touchdown. Wildcats from 6 yards away. Marvancy scores his 3rd TD of the night. Well, Tullahoma has put Spring Hill away.
If you watch that replay, Reed, he put his hand behind his back and was pointing with his index finger towards the right side, and that's which way Marvancy went with the ball. So evidently pre-snap, Lucas told him where to go. And
go left. Yeah. So Chase Dotson in to attempt the point after for the Wildcats on the hold by Patrick Riddle. Low snap. Riddle scoops it up. Dotson's kick is true.
Nice job by Riddle to save that snap.
3:55 to go. Tullahoma putting it away. 31-10 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
So Tullahoma finally some consistency on offense. They overcome multiple big penalties to score. Marvancy Johnson, 6-yard touchdown run, and the Wildcats have salted this one away 31-10 as Dotson kicks it in the end zone. Touchback. 3:54 to go. Well, it's all set up for next week, partner. We can't control what Lincoln County does against Columbia, but Tullahoma and Shelbyville are going to square off right here next week at 7 o'clock with at least a chance at the region title on the line.
And as you said earlier, that's all you can ask for, right? Yeah. You got them at home, and you got a shot.
I mean, Tullahoma played for the region championship in week 11 last year. Going to play for it again this year. I mean, hey.
Tullahoma going to push their record to 6-3 overall.
Another winning season for the Wildcats. And we are very fortunate to get to broadcast a school, Ken, that consistently has winning seasons.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's
consistently has winning seasons, consistently goes to the playoffs. Not every year, but consistently goes to the playoffs, has winning seasons.
Yes.
I mean, we know a lot of broadcasters. For a lot of these teams around here, they don't ever get winning seasons, right? Coffee County, Franklin County, they don't ever get winning. They don't ever get. Oh, there's a tackle in the backfield.
Fumble. He got it.
Fumble. Trey Palmer makes the tackle for loss and recovers the football. Tullahoma's got it at the 13-yard line.
Well, folks, this is the kind of play that you send to college recruiters. Palmer just blew the play up, slung the running back, recovered the own fumble. He looked like John Henderson on that play.
Big John.
John Moore, 98, but we have a big 78, and that was a big-time play by Palmer. So we got a shot to push another one in. Plenty of time, Scott, 3:16 to go.
Oh, Ken,
short
you're
field.
so brutal. You're so mean. You're such a poor sport. Don't you just run the ball four times up the middle here?
With Marvancy out, he's got his 3. Let's put Hill in.
Dominique. Patrick Riddle is in at quarterback. Tullahoma's basically second-team offense is in here. Bunch is a receiver along with Gunnar Green. So the Cats salting this one away, and whistles blow. Tullahoma delay a game.
In World Series game number 1, Scott, the World Series started tonight as well. Bottom of the 7th, the score is Yankees 2 and the Dodgers 1. So a good game 1.
There's very little that you could tell me about that I could care any less about than the Dodgers and the Yankees playing in the World Series
that's
for what?
The 2 teams you hate the worst.
The 40th time or something. Dominique Harris busts through the line of scrimmage inside the 15 down to the 13 goes the sophomore. It's Tullahoma fighting penalties again, trying to keep that clock running. But it had stopped again because there's another flag on the play. So the Wildcats just can't close this
looked
thing
like
out.
Dominique may have moved just a little bit pre-snap for that running back spot. So he got legal motion
illegal
there,
shift against the Wildcats.
I can remember back in the 70s when Tommy Lasorda went against Billy Martin in the World Series. I'm not sure, maybe 77, 78, somewhere around in there. But
the Yankees and the Dodgers have played many times against each other in the World Series, more than anybody.
That's the one I remember, that series.
2nd and 15, Riddle to throw. Riddle to the end zone. That pass is complete. Incomplete. Bunch couldn't hang on. There's another flag on the play. It wasn't going to count anyway, I don't think.
Well, a nice try there. They give Riddle a pass, and he makes a pretty good pass down there, but it falls incomplete at the pylon. And Scott said another flag. They're looking over at Spring Hill sideline to see if they want to take it or not. So it's going to be on the Cats.
Well, all this is doing is just keeping the clock from running out.
Yeah, maybe at this point you just run off tackle 3 plays.
Exactly. This is taking forever. 2:42 to go. 2nd and 20 for Tullahoma. Officials having a conference. As for the Wildcats, number 9, Julian Cole comes in. 5'10", 150 sophomore. Get this thing going here. See if we can have a single play without a penalty. 59 on that offensive line. Ryan Arnold, 6'3", 190 senior. Dominique, Harris over the middle, complete to Bunch. Bunch down to the 5-yard line.
Oh, nice play there. A little slant pattern to Bunch.
And there's a flag on the play.
No way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, geez.
Illegal man downfield against Tullahoma. So the second-team offense, not exactly clicking here. They're trying to get Bunch a touchdown, and it's just not working. like you said.
Yeah.
All they're doing is stopping the clock and going backwards. Now bunch will come out, and freshman Zion Jeffrey will enter, number 19. Our first look at Jeffrey tonight. He's played a bunch of games as a freshman. He does not look like a freshman at all. So Tullahoma first and 25 now. Still 2:28 to go. Dominique in the middle of the field. Dominique inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Nice gain of about 10 for Dominique Harris. Clock ticks. Second down. Finally, we got the second down, Ken.
How about that? With the clock actually moving, right?
Actually.
Yeah.
Get to 2 minutes here. We'll make our way down and talk with Coach Sisk. We know conversations with Coach Sisk are pretty quick, and his post-game speech is pretty quick. I'm going to make a suggestion to my game operator. Rather than taking that break after the game, consider just letting Ken start with that review, because he's not going to get through it.
I didn't get very far.
Dominique Harris in the middle of the field, down inside the 15, down to the 11, 12-yard line.
You know, Tullahoma did a good job of milking the clock there, really, with their second-string offense on the field. They got that play off with 2 seconds left on the play clock.
It's amazing how the clock runs when you don't commit penalties, isn't it? Jackson Knight, 6'2", 160 sophomore, number 35 at wide receiver. I really like some of these young players Tullahoma's got. Good size. Excited for their careers.
The future.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can tell they're running hard, too. They really want to get in and score a touchdown.
1 minute to go. Third down. Harris got to the 10, that's all. I think Tullahoma will go for it here. Fourth down. Clock ticks.
35 on the play clock, so they can run this down to about 13 seconds and run it out.
So Region 5-5A up for grabs next week between Shelbyville, Tullahoma, and Lincoln County.
Who would have thunk it a few weeks ago, right?
Handoff Dominique Harris. Harris tripped up at the 7, and Spring Hill will take over, but only 10 seconds left to go.
Well, nice job there by Tullahoma, by Riddle and company. Some nice runs by Dominique Harris. And we've seen Jacoby Hill run the ball good a few times. So offensive line's done a pretty good job tonight opening some holes.
Yeah, it's just mistakes, right?
Yeah,
Turnovers and penalties for the Wildcats.
Got to clean it up next week. Got a really good team coming in.
Oh, there's no
with
room
a lot on the line.
There's no room for mistakes next week.
No, sir.
It's a whole different thing. As fans begin to make their way down to the field, they got to wait for the game to be over. Spring Hill's got a first down at the 8-yard line with 10 seconds left to go. So this Coach Sisk's 3rd year and second consecutive winning season. As Westbelt gets the pass for Spring Hill, and he is tackled at the 20-yard line. And this football game is over. You can wrap this baby in cardinal and black. Tullahoma holds serve. The Wildcats beat Spring Hill 31-10 and set up the big match with Shelbyville next week. I'll talk with Coach Coy Sisk in just a bit. You're watching Tullahoma High School Sports on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Right now? Okay. All right, the Tullahoma Wildcats have just defeated the Spring Hill Raiders by a final score of 31-10 on homecoming 2024. The Cats run their overall record to 6-3, setting up a potential region championship game next week against the Shelbyville Golden Eagles, as they will come over and play us on our field with a lot at stake as they have a big lead on Lincoln County. So your scoring recap tonight. In the first quarter, Tullahoma jumped out to a 14-0 lead, had total control of the game under the athletic prowess of Johnson & Johnson. Tullahoma scored first at the 9:43 mark. Marvancy Johnson scored his first touchdown of the evening, an 18-yard touchdown jaunt to put the Cats up after the Dotson PAT 7-zip. And then Tullahoma found some electricity in the special teams as Kenai Johnson had an 89-yard punt return at the 2:05 mark of the first quarter. Cats in control after that big special teams TD by a score of 14-0. In quarter number 2, Tullahoma had an opportunity to go up 17-0, but a 50-yard field goal attempt by Chase Dotson just fell short. It was lined up perfectly into the night air. He hit it well, but just a couple yards short. So Tullahoma held on to that 14-0 lead. They turned the ball over a couple times, did the Wildcats. In that second quarter, Spring Hill capitalized on a late hit on a would have been a fourth down. They kept a drive alive, and then Spring Hill kicked a short field goal of 33 yards, and they scored at the end of the first half. The Wildcats led 14-3 went into intermission at halftime. So Cats scored 0 points in the second quarter. Spring Hill scores and gets a field goal there to make it 14-3 to avert the shutout. And in the second half, Spring Hill received the football and hit their biggest play of the game, a long touchdown pass to Gill. And so he ran it in from 78 yards out. Isaac with a pass to Gill. The Tullahoma trailed led only by 4 points, 14-10 at that point. Tullahoma bounced back with a Dotson 28-yard field goal to 5:59 mark. That put the lead at 17-10. So the Cats broke the momentum there as the Raiders had scored 10 straight points. And in the fourth quarter, Tullahoma closes strong. They scored 2 touchdowns. They led 17-10 going into the fourth quarter. They outscore the Raiders 14-0. Marvancy Johnson's second touchdown of the contest put the Cats up 24-10, and then Johnson closed it out at the 3:55 mark with a 5-yard touchdown run. His third touchdown of the game. Tullahoma wins it 31-10 to set up the big showdown next week against the Shelbyville Golden Eagles. So Shelbyville went down to the pit tonight. They're in Fayetteville, putting it on the Lincoln County Falcons. So that's going to set up, 3 teams could still win Region 5, 5A next week. But Tullahoma's not going to be in the 4th slot. Right now, that's the Columbia Lions. But we need Columbia to defeat Lincoln County next week. If Tullahoma can get a win here against the Shelbyville Golden Eagles and Lincoln County falls to Columbia, Tullahoma would win Region 5, 5A and get the number 1 seed headed to the playoffs. So we're going to go down here in just a second. We've got ready for Coy Sis. Scott Chastain's got him now.
Down on the WC Dub Cooper Field with winning head coach Coy Sis. Coach, you clinch a winning season tonight. You clinch no worse than 3rd in the region, finishing up. Nice job.
Hey, thank you. Hey, like I just told the guys, homecoming week, hey, a lot of festivities, a lot of things going on. Hey, those guys, handled themselves well, stayed focused. I was able to give Tullahoma what they need. That's a win during homecoming.
Coach started out, looked easy. Seemed like on that first turnover there, kind of lost the momentum on offense. Still just not really clicking tonight. Able to get done what you needed to get done.
Hey, we just kept leaving them a way to stay around. We get the late hit on the quarterback after we get the pick. That leads to 3 points. Hey, then we have a coverage malfunction right there. Hey, that gives them an easy 6. So, and offensively, like I said, once we get the motor going, it's kind of hard to stop us most times. We just got to do a better job of getting the motor going and keeping it going.
Coach, you got a chance to win a region championship next week. We need a little help from Columbia to do that. But what's it mean to you in this program for the 2nd year in a row, go down to the last week of the regular season, playing for the region title? That's about all you can ask for.
Well, I mean, I think it shows for our region, too. Not a bad region, and both of those, two of the 4 teams that go to the playoffs last year, get into the second round. So, competitive football here, back the way we like it. But, I can't be more proud of the guys and the coaching staff because, that's what builds championship programs, and that's what we want Tullahoma to be, is a championship program.
Coach, big game next week. Get them ready.
Yes, sir, sure will. And go Wildcats.
Thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Coy Sisk, a winner tonight over Spring Hill. For the Light Tube crew and Ken Keller, I'm Scott Shastine. Be good to each other.